Hi, check this out. Look at that. Hi, welcome in, Fake Crane. Let's see what you said. Most of the must-have N64 games, rad. And you also have Shadowgate 64, dude. That's excellent. I've thought about pulling that one out for streaming sometime because it's really fun. It's actually not the first Shadowgate Nintendo released. The first one I want to say was Nintendo, but there was definitely a Game Boy one too, which is pretty wild. We're watching GDQ this week while we do things, and they're almost at $500,000 already. I say already, it's day 3, but considering we were celebrating 100,000 on day 1, we're at $500,000. You're right, even the NES Shadowgate wasn't the first Shadowgate, it was just the first NES Shadowgate, or first Nintendo Shadowgate. What happened? Snake? And it's fascinating, but Shadowgate is so much fun. We absolutely need to pull that out at some point. We absolutely should. I actually only grabbed 2 games for today. I grabbed Pokemon Snap because we were having fun with that the other night, and I've got Super Mario 64, and I thought I'd let you guys pick what we end up playing and telling me if we ever want to switch up. But you know, I have them both here. I figured those would be good, cozy, comfy games to play along to. Yeah, I actually knew about Shadowgate as one of the first ever point-and-click adventure games. I called it my baby Mac. It was an Apple II that I bought off of one of my grade school teachers. Hi, wait, Tanuki, welcome in. But yeah, I had a little Apple II, and I had the printer and the mouse and everything, and that thing was loaded with ridiculous games. I had everything from Shadowgate era stuff to Word Muncher. My love of retro games started early. I was doomed from the beginning.
This game has so many memes, honestly.
Yes, so many. I'm happy to see them all.
These things are pretty neat. There's like snowmobiles that are...
The NES ports, despite their clunky controls, are considered the superior versions because of the superior graphics and the addition of really good music. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. I can't add anything to that. You're entirely right. I have a story for you guys today. I want you to know that the Queen of Jank is not just jank when it comes to streaming. I am Queen of Jank all the time. It's officially my superpower. I've been trying to get all my medical stuff in line for my big surgery, which will be actually I think a month from today. So I've been really rushing and working to get everything in order and what have you. And I had to send paperwork to my doctor, and they have a whole portal thing to do it. And I had to call my doctor's office 3 separate times today because first the app wouldn't recognize me, and then it told me that I didn't have a doctor and that I didn't exist and that I'd never communicated with anybody in this network at all ever, and all of these are lies. Oh yeah, Tanuki, I'm having a surgery in a month to help with one of my chronic illnesses, and it's hopefully gonna fix things. Fins crossed and all.
It's a particularly challenging funding environment right now, and so I mean it is absolutely.
Yeah, with any luck, this will be the fix to the big problems that have been going dumb. Thank you, I appreciate the good thoughts. So, to give you I've been giving you a heads up on that because it is actually going to be on a streaming day. So I will definitely not be streaming the day that I have surgery. I'll be coming home and wrapping myself in blankets like the best little fish burrito and resting. And we'll see how I feel, Thursday and stuff that week, because it's a pretty it's not a scary surgery, but it's an intensive surgery. I mean, they're going inside of my guts, so it's a whole thing. Surgery can be really scary. I find that I'm okay with it. I'm totally fine. I'm not fazed by it until the moment I'm in the pre-op room and they're having me put on the socks and they're having me put on the medical shift and they're double checking all of my information, and I'm just like, that's the moment when the anxiety hits. It's like the part of the roller coaster where the chain pulls you up. You've already committed, you're here for the fun, you're here for everything after, but man, that climb is the worst. But my issue with the portal was so bad that the final time I called the doctor's office, I explained what had happened and what was going wrong, and the medical assistant straight up just froze over the phone for a second and was like, I've never seen this before. I've never seen how did it? What happened?
Yeah,
That's a direct quote.
So we can actually
So yeah,
the first
yeah.
part of this stage.
You've had surgery before, Tanuki? Yeah, it's
after that we go
it's not something I ever opt for, but it'll be worth it, I think.
I'm remiss to say
Figured you would a similar thing happen with campus work forms? Oh boy.
Like, she is so slow to get through this room.
Yeah, and we have tried.
Oh boy.
We tried blowing her up with the RPG.
Sorry, I had to look at the numbers. I had to see where the number had gone up, because numbers.
I imagine it's not faster because she dies.
Because they're very close to the end and they have to hit the 500,000 goal in order to get more Metal Gear. Metal Gear!
The MGS community where she always goes.
I appreciate it. I plan on you know, still being present on like Blue Sky and maybe on Discord and stuff.
We're just waiting for her to keep up with us.
But I'm not going to make any promises about streaming during recovery.
Curious to know what was going through her head.
You have as much chance of like not seeing me for 4 days as you do of seeing me every day for the entire recovery period.
That would be so comforting. Like, this guy's so ready to protect me.
Yeah, we've got things pretty well figured out here at Koari Ko, so it should be all set. It should be all good.
But it's a really long.
I appreciate it, you guys. Oh, I hopefully did some things for you. I think I made you presents. I think there are commands in the chat now. There should be commands in the chat now. You should try them out. See if commands do things. See if any like basic command do thing. We'll test it because there were a couple things I tried implementing last night, and we know how the jank do. We know how the jank do, but like you should be able to ask the chat for the Discord now. Hopefully, it worked in testing.
Get us over the 500,000 mark so we can send Snake out to catch some monkeys.
But there's that, and I should maybe even have notifications. You do commands by exclamation point and then the word. So exclamation point Discord.
I give my life,
not for honor, but for you. It worked! It worked!
If you want to keep singing the song, by all means.
It worked!
Please send them in. 100.
Oh my god!
Snake. Yeah,
I mean, I need to polish it, but it worked. Yay! But yeah. Now there are some stream alerts that are gonna happen, and there's some chat commands. I think if you do exclamation command, it shows you all the ones that are available. I don't have any real custom ones yet. I'm still working on that. I'm still learning, but we're getting there. You guys, we're reinforcing the stilts upon which we built this kingdom. Eventually we'll get a foundation down underneath it.
Excuse me, 10,000 volts of electricity will kill a human.
You have no idea how proud I am of myself.
Alright, this is the final boss of the game.
Oh man, they've got to get $13,000 in this boss fight? That's... Oh god. Oh god. I want to watch this number go up. Thank you, Tanuki. I appreciate you being proud of me.
So our goal was to basically keep her in this loop for as long as
possible. Oh god. I want to see them hit it. This is usually the time when somebody just jumps in and throws in like a surprise $5,000 or $10,000 donation, but it doesn't always happen. So you know we gotta good vibes 'em. We've gotta good vibes 'em.
So I get some CQC damage.
Come on. Oh, yes. Standard disclaimer for the week. If you were thinking of subscribing to me or tipping me or donating money to me, it would mean a lot more to me if you put that money into GDQ. Because they're raising money for the Prevent Cancer Foundation this week, which is part of why I'm so hype here. I love GDQ, I love AGDQ, I love SGDQ, I love Games Done Clear, I love all of them. They're all great, they're all super great, and they all do fantastic work raising money for excellent charities. So yeah. Even if it's just like $1 or $2, like go ahead and put that straight to Prevent Cancer Foundation. Help them make the world a better place.
I noticed they're very good. Like even when
That would mean a lot to me. Thank you. So yeah. Oh god, I don't think they're gonna do it. I don't think they're gonna do it. I want to see the number go up, but I don't think they're gonna do it.
And she's gone.
It's nice. Oh well, thank you. It means I've loved this whole organization for over a decade. I think.
So have a few more seconds here.
I think it was like 2014 or 2015 that I first came across them and was blown away. And they're just, it's very wholesome, it's very uplifting, it all works towards something wonderful that helps everybody. Like what negative is there to say aside from it probably smells a little sweaty in there?
Hey folks, love you all. Thank you so much, Cynthia. Thank you for tuning in.
Oh, 12,000 away. Oh.
We got the legacy.
Yes. Now we just need the monkeys.
Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it.
I don't know.
You can do it, little number guy.
We didn't watch the story. We only heard some of it.
Number. Ugh.
It actually makes a lot of contextual sense in the speedrun. Like,
Yeah.
you skip all the cutscenes,
Yeah.
you have no idea what's going on. Like, why are you?
I mean, you're
Yeah.
so confused right now. You have no idea what
Sad
you're doing.
fish.
I've been confused the whole time.
Flatfish.
Yeah.
I mean, this is sad because it's Snake killing his mentor. It's
True.
It's the person he grew up with.
It's a
Yeah,
tragedy.
it's a really big moment in the game.
Oh man,
Yeah.
it's gotta go
Ugh.
like this too.
It's
It's either
tragic.
this
Snake.
or like the
Snake.
alternative where he doesn't do
Snake.
this is just as bad because all of the blame for the nuclear war and all that stuff is put on him. So he has a lot on his
Oh,
shoulders.
come on.
Right, so
Come
time
on.
is coming up pretty soon.
Oh no.
As soon as the gun goes off.
Oh no. Oh no.
So he picks the biddle gun up.
So you guys should decide if you want to see more Pokemon Snap or more
Yeah,
Mario
she
64.
She knew it was coming.
Because, yeah, we're not going to get to see the thing I was excited to see if they did it. It was going to be a bonus Metal Gear thing, and it's not going to happen. So we need to cope now. Do we want to do Super Mario 64 to cope, or do we want to take pictures of Pokemon to cope?
Version of the game, we have a credit skip finally.
We should have both.
Finally.
Which one do you want first?
Whew, that was Delta. This
You're
is the
partial
first
to Super
game.
Mario
There's a
64 shenanigans?
specials category, there's an
We
all-box
haven't
category.
popped that one
This-
in yet. That's
Metal
like
Gear
we've played some
Speedrunners.com if you
Pokemon
wanna learn
Snap. I
anything
think
and
I've done
everything.
both
If you don't wanna
Pokemon
do it,
Snaps
it's
at least a little bit in chat or in stream
Public
rather.
knowledge, it's great.
And we can always come back to those because I love Pokemon Snap.
But I've been
It's
when
so
I run
good.
most of the
It's
Metal
so
Gear
good.
games,
But
and you
but
don't
let's
have
go
to
ahead.
check
I'm gonna
these
move
stuff
us
out.
over to the
Solid.
game screen.
I
Hold on.
try to stream Fridays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays.
Okay, ready? Giving you the full experience here.
Final shoutouts?
Not really. What were you?
Shout outs to you. The
Also-
goat
That's
of
so
Metal Gear
glad,
speedrunning.
yeah.
Metal
Please
Gear
let me
Solid.
know how sounds are.
For that really fun run.
Oh, and thanks to Dr. Ben for joining
I
us
need
from
to make a
LabX.
couple
Of course, yeah,
adjustments
shout out to
here.
LabX and the National Academies of Sciences.
All right. Well, that's going to be it from me. We're going to turn it back over to our lovely host, I think.
okay.
We've got some last-second donations or anything else we want to do.
I've got one last-minute message for you.
Okay.
$50 from
One
producer
more
Sora, who
adjustment.
says, hello, Glenn.
We here at
Thanks, Laura.
Koariko appreciate your
I've been
patience.
battling a benign tumor called a desmoid tumor for officially, as of today, a year now with chemotherapy.
There we go.
Though I'm still on
Okay.
a weird journey with health, I'm happy to announce that my tumor has shrunk from the size of
The
a
voice of
grapefruit
Charles
to
Martinet
an
is an
apple.
indelible part of your
Hopefully-
sentimentality.
Yeah, hear it.
So I have something that you may love,
Hopefully, with
Fate
this
Crane.
information,
It's a
I'll come down to see everyone in the next event 'cause I
it's a
miss everyone.
Ghostbusters
Oh, try to remember
King
some of the
Boo
basics of
patch
GDQ.
on my
Donate to
jacket,
Cancer
and it's
in
signed
the
by Charles
Butt.
Martinet.
That's right.
Thank you so
Like
much.
legit signed by him.
All right, folks, that'll be it for the run. Let's see some prizes that you
Wah!
might be able to win.
Woohoo! Wah! Is essentially synonymous with fun for you.
Oh,
I love
this
it.
is
I love it.
folks, $500,000 for the Prevent Cancer Foundation.
Woo! Woo! Let's
Go. That came in just at the last minute, but we have met that bonus Metal Gear Solid.
Hi, Icolusius, welcome
Thank you,
in.
everyone. Now let's
You
see
missed the
some
story of
prizes.
me
Thank
breaking
you.
a doctor's brain, well, a medical assistant's brain today. I am jank everywhere.
Okay. Oh, are we not? Okay.
I am the queen of
Give us a
all
second.
janks.
Monkeys.
Monkeys?
Okay.
Who's hype for monkeys?
We got the monkeys.
Let's go.
Monkeys.
Guys, we're gonna see a lot of really funny poses. So if you're at home, I
Ciao!
would really
You've reached Princess
implore you
Toadstool's
guys to do
castle
some of
via
these
a
really
warp
funny
pipe.
Get on your feet,
Using the
everybody.
controller, blah
Let's,
blah blah
let's
blah
take
blah.
some
Now
stretches
let's
in
head
here
for the
with this
castle.
Part of this.
Checks out McJanky.
Even all the audience too.
Yeah, my jank extended so far as to
That's
keep me
right.
from
Oh,
existing
baby.
in my
Oh,
doctor's
yeah.
health
The
portal.
Nice and cool now.
The drip.
All right.
Trip.
Well,
Trip
this
out.
is gonna be a whole separate.
I'll see if I
run,
can
so
if I
am
can
ready
find the
if we're
picture I
ready
have
on
of the
backside.
patch.
Host, are you ready, Curry?
You bet I am. Let's get it.
All right.
Before it went on the
We start
jacket.
in
I think it's on the
5,
jacket. If it's not on the
4,
jacket, it's in
3,
the pouch bag
2,
for the jacket.
1.
So I'll check.
Monkeys.
Monkeys.
All right.
I looked at backpack battles. It has potential.
only
I
downside
want to
to
look into it a
monkeys
little
right
more.
now
I
is that
actually
cutscenes
have
doesn't
the
apply to
tab
them.
saved open
They're
for me
immune.
to
Must be nice.
dive into.
I
Anyway.
mean, you want to skip the cutscene anyways. Watch this.
Like it has
Snake
been an
thought that
open
bananas
Steam
would be a good
tab
idea, so.
since you mentioned it. So
There's one.
yeah,
Funny pose.
I'm interested.
Yes,
Where's
we
the
get
other
great poses and
Oh,
we
there it
get
is.
great corny dialogue from David Hayter himself.
It's true.
Yes.
There we go. Gotcha.
Your friend Turbo has a big Mega Man sticker on his NES signed by Keiji Inafune. That's amazing.
All right.
I so
Since
Kawari
these are a
Zelda
bunch of
fan,
items,
we've
we can make
established.
one quick donation
I
for
have
level
the
selection.
Sheikah Slate case, like
So
Switch
that
case,
That was late.
So grenade get all of the
signed by
monkeys.
Patricia
Can't see
Somerset
them. Can't see the poses sadly.
in Hylian,
Easy
which is the coolest part to me.
There we go.
Alright, there we go. And the,
Nice clean
done.
and the
stage.
victory pose is the best part.
job.
What we
right
got?
here.
Which
See
one?
it.
Oh no, you're jobless. I'm sorry.
That's it.
That's an easy one.
And see, all the names of these are just like references to like.
Your
Well,
only
the
cool
famous,
signature
like,
thing
books
is a
and
concert
movies
ticket
and
signed by
Kojima
Nobu
game,
Uematsu.
movie
That's really
references? No
cool,
way.
though.
Nah, no way.
That is really cool.
2, 1. Start.
Okay. Bye bye.
Couple there. Stuns over here.
Ah,
Hello,
what are you
monkeys. Goodbye,
doing?
monkeys. And we will possibly, at some point, be seeing the special guests that they inserted into the monkey levels.
Oh, it was planned? Okay, that's good. That's really good.
Oh no.
Ow. I don't think I've heard him say that before.
I don't think I've ever heard that. The color box.
All right.
Haha.
That works. Come on. And there it is.
Fine.
There's the Astrobot.
Oh, yeah.
I am trying not to collect the Astrobot because that animation takes an eternity.
Kawari, are you going for the 100 coin star?
Alright.
Maybe. I don't know yet.
like
I
that
just
one.
collect
Hello.
coins.
That's a
Mario
good one,
game number
honestly.
go up.
Which monkey saw me? Well, that one, I suppose.
Hi.
Yeah,
I want to
well,
hear ow.
Hi.
No.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
great.
okay.
He picks him up by the banana.
Yeah, it's so good. Yeah.
Hee.
I love how we just played a really serious like shooting game, and then now
And now we're just.
Please forgive.
collecting
Thank you,
all
Gib.
You're mine.
the silly monkey.
Well, good luck on the job
See
hunt
the pose. See
go.
what- see what
when
we
you're
got.
looking for a new job. It sounds like you're kind of just checking out what's available,
Quick message I like to
and
send
I
whenever
respect
you have
that.
it.
Yes, please.
Go for it.
I've got $12,000 from a monkey. Thank you so much for those $12,000.
I might need to add a new joystick to this controller. It's like Mario Party loose, not Mario 64 loose.
Alright, so we're gonna be getting all those.
Go order me a new big bag of joysticks.
And this one at the top might be a pain in the butt. Because he likes to go in one of two directions, and I never know which way he's going to go. Hello, where are you going?
You're
my friend?
mine.
You're mine.
Such a good pose. Oh my god.
Yay!
This
Oh
way.
well.
Okay, good. This is the way I want him to go. There we go.
That monkey up there is like Vamp, the way he like dances on the.
That
Oh,
was
really?
just
You think it's
dumb,
like that
Kawari.
I don't know if it's supposed to be, but it definitely looks like
Yeah,
it for
this
sure.
one. This one's the multi-monkey.
This is an 8-monkey grab.
We'll see a Kaori speedrun. I think the closest you're gonna get to seeing me speedrun is seeing me do Ocarina of Time at some point.
Well, that's it right here. There it is.
And you will see me do Ocarina of Time at some point. You get to choose which version. And you may ask Kaori, what do you mean? I have all of them. I have the green blood version, I have the red blood version, I have the banned music version, I have the lenticular cover version, I have Zelda, I have Ocarina of Time, I have Master Quest, I have Zelda. I also have a small problem, but we don't need to talk about that. Also, hi Kawaii Cuties, welcome in.
All right. Now, if I got the attention of the one on the roof, he should jump down here soon.
No, honestly,
That
that's
one
probably
is
something I'm
decided
gonna do when
on.
I'm in surgery recovery, is you guys are gonna have to
Thanks.
suffer through, like,
He
an
should
actually
be
long
though.
stream. Because I'm probably just gonna sit down one of these days
I may
and
have
just
to climb
pop an
the ladder
Ocarina
here.
of Time and not get up
That
again
one just,
until
like,
we finish
accepted
it.
its fate. He was like, oh, I guess I'm coming with you.
Oh, no, he's on the ground. Cool.
Nice. He will not become the ladder today. He's trying to hide though.
This is fine. All done. What do we got?
What we got?
And there will be dumb elements in that game because of how I play it. But I don't know if it'll qualify as speedrun cool.
This one's just one big loop, because this is a wider area. This is the area right before Ocelot in the main game, and it's a little bit wider.
Just commit to the bit. Just
And,
commit to
yeah,
the
there's
bit.
There's a monkey Metal Gear thing just hanging out.
Yeah, you committed. I'm so proud.
So it's funny that we're able to actually see the areas we kind of skip in the
Some
spell.
of them, yeah.
Yeah, just because we gotta go the whole entire area fighting monkeys, you know. So we get to see what we skipped. Gotcha.
Well, that
This
works.
is the stage where they're like partying inside, right? They got the music playing.
Yep.
I don't think there's any coin down here. No. No.
They're just so funny.
Yeah, they're great.
But this was on the
No, I wish
original
I could
PS2,
speed
and
run.
It was on the disc 2 of Subsistence, and I didn't have this as a kid when I got this game.
I find
got
it
a
super
used copy
cool,
of
and part of
Subsistence
that
and
might be
I just
because I
wanted-
absolutely cannot do it.
I was upset when I found out this existed.
I think the only only one that I played was Substance, which is MGS2, right?
yeah.
And I personally loved like the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
There's always a funny like game mode in these games. I love it. And it's such a serious and a non-serious game.
Yeah, they really know how to balance the serious, you know,
Music that lives in your head
storytelling
for
elements
400,
with,
please,
like,
Alex.
some of the gameplay stuff just being completely over the top. And I think that's really just really core to the
comes the
identity of Metal
Astrobot.
Gear, you know?
Yep, exactly. Yeah. Oh, this is the hype one.
The amount of mimicry I did to this game as a child is unreal.
Where's his next one?
Unreal.
Should be right around here. There he is.
He's just trying to crawl out of there.
Oh, here's the party.
There's a party.
Oh, what the hell? I grabbed you, rude ass bitch.
It should be 4, and then one of the ones on the roof should be running through here. There he is.
You saw that. I grabbed him.
Oh, nice. He got stuck in the
What?
doorway. That was
Yup.
nice.
How am I jumping into him? What is going
I
on?
have it right. Should be right around here. There he is. He runs, you know, it's such a weird straight line back and forth there. It's,
Oh my god.
He's really far.
he tried to escape. We got him.
There it is.
Oh my god. Come on. What is wrong with you? How are you doing this to me? The jank lives
Ooh,
eternal.
best time.
Good job.
Okay, nice.
What is even happening?
All right. This one is. I don't recognize this area.
This is the
This is-
lab.
There we go.
This is the
This is the
science.
science.
No,
Take
they're
that,
not.
you jerk.
Nah, they're not, yeah. They've been turned into monkeys, sadly.
Yeah, we can pretend that they all got turned into monkeys.
Is there at least some like laboratory environment, perhaps?
There's some offices.
Yay.
Okay.
Yeah, and
There's some offices
books
in the back.
and,
We use
some lo-
computers in science, so if there's there are desks. With
All right,
computers, I'll
fine.
take it.
Yeah, there's it's on the other side of the building, but yeah, there's like there's definitely a couple of offices and
You ever notice that it's Flight of the Bumblebee in the background, at least as the influence?
Stick upon you. I love that line so much. It's way too funny.
All All right, so we're gonna have one weird monkey.
Oh, they hit the 500,000. Look at that. GDQ did the thing. We hit a 500,000. Yay!
It's kind of like the office/library-ish type area.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty.
And my food got here too.
Reading area.
Everything's coming up,
Dr. Ben,
Corey.
when you heard about Monkey, you probably had no idea it was gonna be like this, right?
You know, I had an image in my head, and this was not what it was.
I might not have gotten the 100 coin star, but I got another life. That's gonna count for something later.
Monkeys have to do with Metal Gear.
No, right. I was confused, and I just didn't want to ask any questions. I had more of like I thought they were gonna be like I don't know, like actual monkeys the way you would expect them.
Here's your ASMR for the night.
Like the other characters.
Right.
Taco Bell ASMR,
Does
just
it
for you,
explain
just to make you feel
why
special.
You're fighting monkeys?
There's a prologue.
Okay.
This isn't actually Naked Snake. This one is Solid Snake.
Yeah, this is.
Do
this
we
is not the
want to
character we just
go?
played.
You
No,
remember
we
the
should
cloning
finish
we
out
talked
this
about
world.
before
Just
the
finish it
run?
out,
Yeah.
Corey.
This is one of his clones.
And he has a problem with monkeys? Is that...
No,
why is he
this
fighting?
is a mission for him. Oh,
All right.
That works.
this is fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. I just have to go all the way back upstairs.
Kind of fine.
You know, I must have not read something because I didn't
Let's
even know that
go.
this was supposed to be Solid Snake.
Because he's talking to Colonel Campbell.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And then he
Campbell-
makes
Campbell
I
fun
will
of the
destroy
noise
you.
and all that. So
They've
get
done that in the other
8%.
games too. I want to say in the Splinter Cell games they talk about Snake when like after MGS4 when he retires.
They do?
I think so. In one of the not new Splinter Cell games, but there's
Rude!
like an Easter egg.
Rude!
where it
All
talks
of you
about
are
how his friend
rude!
has went into
You can't do
retirement, and
this
it's,
to me.
Very clearly Snake.
Get me your
It's
manager.
really cool, actually. I didn't know that.
What other white women things? I don't know.
All right, the pose. Oh. It's way too funny. All right, we have 2 more levels left.
Got time for a quick message.
yes, we do.
Yeah.
$250 from the third kind who says, monkeys strong together.
Somebody picked up what Kojima put down here.
Someone got the message.
Yep. All right. So here's gonna be another big monkey grab. I think it's 9.
Oh, yeah.
These are
8
my,
or 9.
These are my favorite.
8. I can't
Just
count.
constant.
Now the big
animation.
trick is
I'm
going to
pretty
see
sure
if my
this one's
controller is
supposed
going to
be
play
a,
along and actually
tanker
grab the
reference
flagpole.
to
Oh, it
PS2,
is. Yeah.
Because they're doing the stretches.
Yeah.
Yay!
I love that.
Okay, I'm gonna need 2 more stuns here.
Good.
This one I'm also gonna.
I'm
cut
a
down,
hero.
Probably by force.
I'm my own hero.
Seriously, it's very, very massive.
Yeah.
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry
Yeah,
up.
it's
Why
gonna
aren't
play
you here
games,
yet?
but
Hurry
that's fine.
up.
Let's see
Hello.
what- you guys
Hi.
You get to see it once at
Ooh,
least.
nice pose on that one.
Nice. The flex.
Hi, Leaf Tails, welcome in.
That was good value from that grenade.
Very
Not
much
only
so.
the
GDQ
drifter, but
just
also
hit
the
half
one
a
that was, like,
million.
behind the truck. That was nice.
Oh, he's speaking of behind a truck.
Oh man.
I don't know if I'm gonna get this one in time. I should be fine.
I pulled out some cozy N64 games tonight, so we're starting with the Super
Sometimes
Mario.
it's really hard to tell
Well,
which
Mario
one's Snake
64.
rolls and
But yeah.
should be
You know, I wonder if there are studies where people,
There
like
you go.
gamers, are put in brain scanners. 'Cause I'd be pretty curious about the regional activation. Like I was just put myself in Glenn's head for a second. I was thinking there's probably a lot going on in there. Like some of these precise shots, all the prediction, you're like, trying to anticipate what's
Yeah.
happening every moment.
My brain is a cymbal clapping monkey toy, my friend.
My brain
I'm
is
sure
also
there's
a
at
simple
least,
clapping
some
monkey
kind of,
toy.
like, low-level data out there because a lot of streamers actually use like heart rate monitors and like other
Mine's
sorts
just
of things to
arrhythmic
where
and changes
their
shit
chat
up like
can
every
kinda
16
see a little
measures.
bit more info to their response on things like horror games.
Alright,
and, like,
let's see
heavy
if I
action
remember
and things
where
like that.
the-
So there's definitely
where
some
the
early
bit
stages of
is.
that going on within
It's
like streamers' own communities, but yeah, I think that would be something
Here?
really to explore.
Yeah, I'm sure it has.
No,
been
I
done.
was not high enough.
Alright.
Damn.
Shawn Michaels pose.
Love it. Alright guys, we only have one.
It's
stage.
been
Number
84
six,
years
stab
since
for
I've played this
monkeys.
game. So I don't remember all of my little bits and
Now it's
bobs.
got a ton of monkeys in it.
The Apes of Wrath.
I got to
The names are way
relearn.
too funny.
What?
Line up right. There we go. That's close enough.
Excuse you.
Despite this
Yay!
being the last stage, it's not the stage with the most monkeys, but they hide so well in this stage.
Oh yeah, it's also kind of hard because of the way like the flowers are. You know?
Yeah, for sure. Loving that OST.
I know,
coming out of
right?
My right ear right
Yeah.
now.
I'm such a gamer. I'm such a good gamer, clearly.
Is time on the last monkey?
Yep.
The Astrobot monkey.
Me and all 3 of my stars.
Yeah.
Astro monkey?
I can't,
I don't know.
criminy. Okay.
There we go.
I can do this one without
Missing one.
the cap. Yes, I just need to aim.
Alright. The last monkey,
Are you,
guys.
my friend? There he is. I see that blue light on your head.
Right there?
And time.
Nope.
Great
Damn,
job,
still
buddy.
off.
Great. Let's go.
I'll remember eventually.
That was monkeys. We've never seen monkeys at GDQ before.
Excuse you.
Well, I've already done my shout out.
Should we break out the calculus?
I'm not going to do them again.
Don't hurt me
Monkeys
like
is
that.
great.
We're here to have a good time. You don't have to hurt me like that. We could just hang out and be chill and not we could also overshoot shit.
Game that I have yet to actually play myself, but it looks interesting to say the least.
You love
Turn
Mario
it back
64
over to
speedrunning
Unlock
because you can
Tech.
get
Thank you
videos
for
popping
having
up in
me
your
again.
feed with
It
titles
was
like
great.
linear time
Love
Goomba
this.
structures are possible and you know you're not having a stroke. Oh, anybody who's just come in recently, I mentioned at the top of stream, but you should be proud of me. I did the thing where there's chat commands now. Oh, that was rough.
Hi. Can we hear
That video is by one half a press guy and it's for the same challenge run. Oh wow.
Take 2. Can we hear me? Awesome Game Star.
Proud of me.
Amazing. How about
Well, you can ask
amazing
it for the
that you
Discord
received
now.
Metal
I
Gear
haven't
Solid
done
Master
much in the way of
Definitive. Thank
custom
you so much
commands
for
because
helping us
I
with
don't
that. My name is
know a
Rebecca.
whole
I'm
lot
here with
about
my
what my
best friend
options
Xavier
are, so I'm
and
kind of
the
looking into
wonderful
that. This is your regular reminder that I started as a YouTube streamer. So I'm still learning Twitch. But you can ask it for the Discord if nothing else.
Because we have so many that we want to show you tonight, and
We're drowning.
We're drowning in the amazing prizes. And remember that you can get all of those donations in directly towards Prevent Cancer Foundation and towards these prizes, towards the cumulative donations for the grand prizes over the course of the week. The list goes.
Ta-da! And it works.
GQ.gg/.
Clearly the most impressive part is that it actually works this time.
Starting us off, we have this adorable, it's $5 minimum donation to win this. It's a chief art print from Sabatendi. So we've got our wonderful protagonist of the Halo series, Master Chief.
So absolutely adorable, as there will be many things.
But yeah, I'm gonna look into what the world of custom commands has opened to me, and see what the possibilities are. So
And then we have
I've
our
also
friends
set-
for this absolutely cozy prize segment. So we
there are
have
also
the
modules
Kirby
that uses custom
amigurumi
command,
that
8-ball
you
module.
chose. So this
Yeah,
is the
I saw that I had
Kirby
the option for
amigurumi
like
from
8-ball
Art
and like
Darkling.
duel and
See
stuff, and I
this
had
along with
minimal
the
ideas to what was going on around me, but it was pretty
from
cool
Penny
looking.
Cat plushies. These are so freaking cute. I love them so much.
Here, may I have a kiss?
I did keep the command so you can see what commands are available at the moment. If you want. It's not many. It's not many fun ones. It's mostly just practicals.
Like I said, this is
What?
from Pinfish
How?
and Cat
Okay.
plushies. Thank you so much for getting
I
these
did
in.
not do
And
8-ball.
also
That is
for
the
a
one I did not
$25
do. I
minimum
wasn't
donation.
sure what that one exactly
These
was
are
going to
so
be, and it
freaking
concerned me.
good. Again, we have a bunch of the different Pokeballs. Right here.
Maybe they're not all
Prices.
working. Maybe
These
it's
are
just the Discord one that's
legitimately-
working, but
I hope
still,
I'm
we
not
have a
sending any
command.
higher prices. These are maybe the best quality coaches
There we
I've
go.
ever seen in my
Commands,
entire life. We've
okay.
had a bunch of them before. We've got the Pokeball. We've got the Love Ball. We've got the That Ball. We've got the quick,
I missed
we've
the
got
nest
Quick
there
Ball somewhere
when I was
here. There's a
explaining
Net
it to
Ball.
you.
I think there's
Like
even
a professional.
Poster Ball or something.
So
What was
it's
it?
the Pokeball, Love Ball, Net Ball, Quick Ball, and Dusk Ball. Those are the 5 we're looking
That's right.
at.
You only
And
throw this
these,
at dusk. That's right. That's right.
these are made from solid
No drinks
wood.
there
They're
before then.
filled with colorful resin. So they're really, really meticulously made. It's a beautiful set made by Minturn makers who have made several pieces for us in the past. fast. Thank you so much, Minturn makers.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
We're getting there. We're slowly moving up in the world here at Koariko.
We had a few pieces from them this week, and this one is no different. So
give me just a second here. Gotta make a quick adjustment.
Snake Eater framed art. This is a $25 minimum donation. It's
I need to be able to see more of my screen, it turns out.
And both of us immediately went, it looks like Kingdom Hearts.
I'm ridiculous
like the circles
and needy,
in the Kingdom Hearts
and I gotta fix it. Everything must be perfect, or I will be thrown off and I will cry.
Built into the frame, so if you want to get just a beautiful embellished version of this piece, like I said, from Sagittarius Studios, this is a $25 minimum donation. It's so pretty.
It's so pretty. It's so gorgeous. I love the details on it. And you know the best thing about it? There's a duck. Duck. That's right. We saw at the end of that last round. There's a duck. That's right.
Oh yeah, it's got the little ducky inside.
It's got the little ducky in it. So beautiful attention to detail. Again, so genuinely made off of that Kingdom Hearts style. Make sure to get a $25 minimum donation right there. Now here, for a minimum $50 donation, that's right, you're going to get into the drawing for all of these amazing prizes, including this absolutely amazing vinyl set. I'm about to show you like 5 of these, and you get all of them. And believe it or not, these are all games that there's a good chance that you love. We have got Psychonauts right here. What do we got here? We got Donkey Kong 64. Make sure to check it out. By the way, Psychonauts,
shit!
Next run after this, Psychonauts 2.
Well.
Make sure to stick around. We got that. We got Donkey Kong 64. You're going to be seeing that later on. That's right. We've got a nice medley of different Zeldas on here. We've got some Final Fantasy. And hey, how about more Final Fantasy? Oh, these also come with all of them.
After is trying so many of
Final
these.
Fantasy Tactics. Make sure all of these just absolutely amazing soundtracks that you can get into the drawing for a minimum $50 donation for the entire set. That's nutty value.
Yep, and like we were saying, all of them come with the protective covers. So if
I also
you
think
vinyl yourself and you want to make sure to keep
I
them all
tentatively
protected,
think
the super jumbo sleeves come
I
in there
successfully
with
set
it.
stream alerts
Then,
for like
this one
follows
is
and raids
so
and
freaking
stuff.
Cool. We have a Metal Gear Solid Delta Prize
I think.
pack from Konami.
I think. We'll
So
find
if you
out.
wanna open this up, Spike, I have the whole list.
We'll
It
find out. I
includes
made puns.
a messenger bag, a cloth satchel.
They're not all
a
puns, but I
polio
made
bag,
puns.
A poncho. And acrylic microfilm replicas inside. So
I
don't
also
even know
need
that we're
to
gonna be
draw
able
more
to get
things
all
for
of
you
these out, but
guys.
We've got the
We need
poncho right
some emotes
here.
in here, so I need to draw more things.
Oh, we got a beanie. I
There's
shouldn't
the
put,
beanie.
I
Yeah,
shouldn't
yeah,
put that on my head. I'll always stretch it out too much. That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
And
Spam
all
something
of
to
this
upstairs fast in
huge
Mario
Metal Gear
64.
Solid
I've
prize pack
actually
is a
never tried
$50
it.
minimum donation. Like I said,
I've
all
watched
of that
people
goes
do
in
it. I
during
could look
this
it up.
book. If
I'm
you
pretty
wanna
sure
get in
that's
those
pretty
donations,
close
we
to
can
frame
already put them
perfect,
towards
so
these prizes.
I will
Those
probably
are towards the
disappoint you.
billion incentives we have coming up, like the Claire or Leon incentive for Resident Evil 2.
which one am I doing? Oh,
as
okay,
well
Lil
as the
Penguin
incentive
lost.
to
Well,
upgrade to playing using a Guitar Hero controller.
we'll come back for
So
Penguin.
Go to gdq.gg/donate to get those in. And the final thing I wanted to show off to you, which is one of our day prizes, and it just
Oh
got
my
here
goodness,
physically
it's so
earlier
gorgeous.
today, like right after we showed it off. So this is a gorgeous Game Boy Advance
I was
piece.
just
If
off.
you open that up, I'm
Oh,
gonna
yes.
pull up some of the information on it here.
Yeah.
So this was created.
gold.
Yeah.
It has the resin buttons. So this is by Pixel Mods. It's a Game Boy Advance with a custom motherboard.
Oh, look at
with
that.
Sony playing.
Look at
It
that.
features amplified audio, an IPS screen, resin cast buttons.
Do you see
and
that Game
fully
Boy?
Customizable LEDs. So it's going to include
Bro.
an instruction sheet with it, so that you're all set to go. But you can make this look however you want it to look with the LEDs, and the light in there is so, or the colors in the
Penguins are
buttons
merciless, so cold.
pretty. They did such an amazing job with this design. Remember, all of these.
Did
can
you
check
ever
out on
see the
website, but we have
absolutely
a ton
blurst
more
video
awesome
that
videos
was
and
March
quick
of the
still to come.
Juggalos?
So do
Where
not
somebody
miss
took
it. Stick around,
overlay
get those
of
donations,
like
and we'll see you
the
later.
I can't think of the word. I want to say overspeak, and that's not a word. The voiceover for March of the Penguins, just Morgan Freeman talking about penguins, and they set it on top of like 2 minutes of footage of the Gathering of the Juggalos. It's a strange form of art, I gotta say. Fits the theme uncomfortably well in both directions.
And only $250 a night for my favorite site. What? We didn't check Trivago.
I got mine for $155. You have to check Trivago.
Oh yeah? Prove it.
On Trivago, you can compare hotel prices from multiple different sites, even if they
It's funny. It's funny is what it is.
I didn't check Trivago.
Oh, god damn you. Give me my penguin back. Give me my little whiny baby back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. Come on, why are you... What? You saw that. My fist went through him like twice. Today is just extra janked. Good lord. Hi, bye.
The secrets in the sour cream. If you want to see it all, you need a car.
Ta-da! I brought you a baby.
Subaru Forester Hybrid. 581 miles per tank. Love goes the extra mile. The Subaru Forester Hybrid is the highest rated SUV.
This is your baby now. I don't care if it was before. It is now.
That class is bargain bliss. Any questions? I still don't get it. I have an idea. Field trip.
But kawaii cuties, we'll see when we get to that point. We'll see what I can, if I can give it a try. But I don't know what the build up to that is. I guarantee you I won't be able to do it. But I'll see what I do when it's instead.
You just get more when you bundle and save at Bob's. So when you bundle our Consumer Reports recommended treasure mattress
Zoop.
with Power Bob Elite adjustable
Zoop.
base with multiple features and hundreds of 5-star reviews.
Thank you.
You get more relaxation, more pressure relief, more restful nights, and more energized mornings. I said.
Thank you.
And more energized mornings. Every single time.
Bob's Discount Furniture.
Do I want to ride up or do I want to...
Start fresh with an internet price you can keep.
I want coin.
Guaranteed from Xfinity.
Might as well go for the 100 coin here. Hi, buddy. Whoa, why are you not running in a circle, dude? Ah, screw you. It's okay. All better now.
Glenn?
Link in the Mario in the snow. We've been playing too much Zelda. My brain is rotted.
Around as a monkey ball character. That's what this incentive is, right? oh wow! Just loving these monkey.
Ella later.
Thank you so much for those.
So what is everybody's favorite world in this game? I really want to know. And if you got more than one, like, that's totally cool too. But I'm curious. Hard to answer. An underwater one, Tanuki? That's, yeah, I really like the one where you have to raise the ship. I'm very fond of the one where you have to raise the boat. Maybe Tall Tall Mountain for Ukraine? Legit. Oh yeah, the Mario Galaxy movie. We're getting Rosalina, which is nice. Good to see her.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I really liked the first Mario movie. I was going into it. Might be hacked.
$10 from Likey, who says, I think most people have lost someone to cancer.
No.
It'd be great if that didn't have to be true anymore.
That's strange.
$10, all those $10 goes towards preventing cancer in the first place, so you are helping that mission come true.
It's a bot? Okay. I'll take care of that in just a second, then. I just gotta get away from the Nomen.
We want to thank our friends at Red Bull for sponsoring Awesome Games Done Quick 2026.
No bot.
Every needs a little motivation, and a can of Red Bull is an excellent choice. Try their new winter edition with the taste of Fuji apple and the warm spiciness of ginger. Perfect for pressing start on game nights. It gives you wings to reach greater heights. Spam your favorite.
All right, well, we'll get rid of him then.
Thanks to Red Bull for their support and for their help and keeping everyone at GDQ hyped.
I can't.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back to Awesome.
I was gonna say, that doesn't sound very twitchy.
How is everyone doing so far? Glad to hear it. Are you all hyped for
Thank you, Wubba.
Next? Yeah, that's it. We just seen
I had a feeling it was going to be something a little more official than that, but I was very thrown off by that.
We just came off of a run of
yeah, that was the vibe I was getting, but I also have, like, okay, I have a pretty poor litmus test for that, personally, because I grew up in high control environments, so sometimes people are just wild like that, and, so I always have to kind of check which world I'm in for a second. Oh, come on. Yay! 10 whole coins. Hi, Oxen, welcome in. You briefly woke up to get juice? Legit. Juice is good. The last one is... Where's the last one? I know you're somewhere.
If you're tuning in for the first time, remember this is Science Block. We're on one of the last runs of Science Block, so I love science. I hope you do too, and I think chat also loves science. We've got $25 from Aggro Craig who says science jokes, of course. Schrodinger's cat walks into a bar.
Where are you? I don't remember. So how do I not remember?
Thank you so much for those $25.
Oh, doesn't matter anyway.
Science Block were amazing. I'm glad I got to catch that, and I hope you did too.
You're meant to have a foot of snow in 3 hours starting this evening. That's gonna be heavy, man. I hope it's okay. I hope you stay safe, and I hope your power doesn't go out and terrible things don't happen. Do I also have Mario Galaxy? I might have Mario Galaxy. For my birthday a couple years back, I know I got the Mario Anniversary cartridge, which was pretty cool for the Switch, and I can't remember what games are on that. I want to say that's this and Sunshine, and I don't remember what else.
I'm so excited.
And I think I have Mario Galaxy on my Wii U as well.
I'm joined here with my
think.
couch if you all want to introduce yourselves as well.
My name is the Tea Tree. This was my favorite game of
I need to prove it to myself before I'm sure.
Fortune of hosting a run of this.
I thought it was Galaxy on that, but I also started second guessing myself because.
I'm here to comment on science today. I'm a psychologist.
Freezing worries you? Oh, that's
really
valid.
I'm a Psychonauts 1.
Blankets on the windows, I guess. I hope.
And I'm actually really excited to show off this game again.
Okay. Where are you hiding from me and what?
With the remote runs, but this is actually my first time trying to do mainstream on.
I'll find you. I have a very particular set of skills. You'll make a nest. Nests are good.
Once again.
Nests are good.
So. Time starts when I select this new game, so we'll start this countdown now.
Between all of my plushies and all of my blankets, even my couch is a nest at any given time. Ah, there you are, I believe.
I have brains.
We've got those.
Alright, so...
Yeah, there you are. Haha, sucker. Thought you could hide from me.
The first Psychonauts. There's actually
Whatever.
one in between both Psychonauts 1 and 2 called Rhombus of Ruin. That is basically the tie-in between.
You have an unreasonable amount of Squishmallow, frogs, and cows. That's wholesome. I have an unreasonable amount of sea creatures. I have a lot of octopodes. Many octopus. I've got little octopus that fits in my purse. I've got big octopus that is bigger than me and very soft and squish. I have lots of octopus that are good for snuggling in one arm. I have many soft octopus. I have a couple textured octopus. I have many cartoony octopus. I have a couple realistic octopus. I have one that looks like the Great Pacific Octopus. He's very big. He's very good. Insert tentacle joke here.
erstwhile villain of the
I
Goddess
mean,
of Ruin.
you knew it was
to
gonna
wield
happen
the,
the moment I said
mental projection
octopus.
Made by the Psychonauts inside
I like
Lobato's
octopus.
mind,
Octopus
try to find
good.
out what he knows.
Octopus be good.
And right now, what you just saw is I exited the menu and
Where?
came right back.
You
That
can tell
just
it's been a
skips
while
couple
since
lines
I've played
of dialogue,
this.
Which gives me the ability to punch. There's
Ah.
like 5 seconds. So, ooh, nice launch. This is exactly why I jump on these plants. I really wanted to get those boosts, and I'm so glad I was able.
I don't know about anybody else, but
Is
I've
it
had
up
these
top?
kinds of
Is
dreams before.
is
When
it
I
on
have
that
a world
platform?
just seems to go on forever.
And of course, walking up.
I
walls,
have.
You know?
I used to keep my mood octopus in my car, but my car is slowly going on the way out, and I'm afraid that it's going to die in a bad way, and I don't want to keep moodtopus in there because moodtopus would end up dying. I know my luck.
Coach Eleander here is gonna teach us how to roll.
But yeah, I got a little moodtopus guy. He's good. He's good. He grumps at you and he smiles at you, and you turn him inside out to make him be the other one.
Tech using every single ability in this run, pretty much.
Do they have a more professional real name than that? Sure. I don't know what it is. It's a moodtopus. It's like a mood ring, but an octopus. It's a moodtopus.
And throw the and use telekinesis to open into the next area where we will be getting into the combat phase.
And if you
Your
can't
favorite
handle
dish on
the juice,
vacation was an
we
octopus
completely
squid dish, but
understand.
because of your egg allergy, it's not allowed anymore. Oh,
Yeah,
that
a lot of this
sucks.
first level is just recollecting.
Wearing
all the powers
moodtopus
that
as a
were
hat
from
and
the
making a
first
grumpy
game,
face
so
whenever
you'll
someone
see
has the
all
snake and
your
doesn't
favorite
share, or
ability
snack and doesn't
powers
share.
from the first one.
I mean,
And a lot
I
of
have
familiar
a-
enemies and some new ones too.
I
They
have a
this
giant hat that I
sensational
wear
job is
sometimes
to,
that is
block
about
out anything that
ridiculous
doesn't belong
octopus
in someone's
size.
mental scape.
Yeah, so according to, like, I guess the game.
But Mootopus is hand-sized.
In someone else's
And
mind,
I
so
actually used to put him on my
Raz
head
is kind of
sometimes.
Having like a defense mechanism against Raz, so that's where all these kind of enemies are coming from.
But I had a fascinator at one point,
There was something
like a little teeny hat
unusual
type of
happening in his mind,
fascinator.
and this is the actual
Um,
inside of the mind of Dr. Lobato as
And it was an
disquieting as
ice
that
cream
might be to
cone
think
wearing
about.
octopus, so it was a hat on a hat. It was double good.
Here I'm going to be manipulating some.
I was
aim
very proud of
spawns,
that little
with
fascinator.
Raz's position as well as camera position, letting all the enemies just kind of spawn in front of me and make it easier to fight them all at once. Those were the regrets.
There you
to
go,
hold
Sparky.
Weights. As you know, regrets really do kind of.
Nope, that's not how you. Oh shit.
The
Okay.
good thing about these regrets
But
that we're going to be using
no,
against
no,
other enemies
no,
is that
almost
that weight pretty much is the strongest thing against every other enemy in the game.
That was a roller
So,
coaster.
using the side blast that I got from Agent Sasha there, I'll be able to just kind
Let's try that again.
one-shot regrets, take their weights with telekinesis, and throw it at any.
I hope you're enjoying this Taco Bell
doing it in that
ASMR.
specific order actually makes it so the weights have
To go with
way
your
more damage
games.
than if I were to just grab it straight from
Your
their hands.
gameception.
And here I'm going to be doing some more spawn manipulation if anyone can take over.
Yeah, you know, what I was thinking about when Bites was mentioning the regrets is kind of a tie-in to there's so much clever use of psychology as gameplay elements. Like
Why'd
the idea
you
of
go
being able
so
to use
high?
regret against itself, like in psychology, or you know, when you are working on your mental schema, the idea of being able to reframe something like a regret.
I don't
or
think
doubt
so, buddy.
into
Oh
it
shit,
and
you
those
do
sorts of
think
things.
so though. That sucks.
Absolutely, and I think part of it is recognizing that regrets are kind of an adaptive part of life. Like they served a purpose for us where at one point, you know, it serves us to survive.
No!
To learn
No!
from the things that we've
No!
done. So if you can reframe, as you've said, regrets as just a means of survival.
Every year from
then,
when you were 2 until 23, you would
they can,
vacation
not
on the same
hold you
island
back
for
or
Easter with
carry
your
us on to
grandparents.
aid.
The beachside restaurant did octopus
use
squid
them,
rings, but they were cooked
whether
by
that's
wrapping
in
them
the
in
game
omelet
or
mix
your
and deep
gameplay.
frying.
And now
Well,
we're-
that sounds delicious. Pokemon Evolution plush? No. No.
Wait, I've never seen that before. You
I
just
like
flew
the
all
way
the
this
way up
sounds.
and
I
a
like
little
those
bit too
words
far.
together.
That's never happened before.
It's
Bites.
never happened.
Wow.
You've
wow,
drawn
for
me
the
as a
counterpoint.
Chiikawa character? Oh my goodness.
So what you're seeing here is
Penguins are the
pretty much
natural predators,
main,
fish is fine.
Speedrun tech you'll see.
I mean, you're
across
not
the entire
wrong.
game called,
Looks like we have an
Pop
ad
Running,
break coming in shortly,
basically
my
with,
dudes.
Side blast and telekinesis. Jumping on top of any prop with
You
edges
are-
that Raz is unable to
Hi.
kind of fall off of makes it so while you're staying on top of that prop, telekinesis always wants to put that prop to Raz's right side. So
This
as long
stream
as we're standing
sponsored
on
by
top of that
Fish.
prop,
By Fish.
and moving while charging Psyblast.
That's like my mood to puss, Kawaii Cuties. You change its mood by turning it inside out. It's very good. It makes me very
prop
happy.
Rotates really wildly, and we're able to just like traverse through a lot of the levels.
There we go.
To give you a quick story update, so Raz thought he was part of the Psychonauts because that's basically the agent that he was working alongside in Psychonauts 1 and the Rompus of Ruin. To get his help so they could all work together, agreed to make him a Psychonaut. But as it turns out, field promotions are not permanent. So now that he is at the Mother Lobe, the actual headquarters of the Psychonauts, he's kind of been accepted as a junior assistant trainee intern in training.
Yeah, and now he's
Water
getting
stuff
bullied
in
by
games
his
is your
other
very
classmates
specific
'cause he's
tism.
the new kid and everyone else has already been
I
there,
respect
so.
that. I used
So
to
yeah,
drive because my kid
now,
brother
of
and I
course,
used to
we
play
have
games
Raz's
together all the
very
time,
stylish
right?
outfit from Sasha.
I used to drive him nuts because I would take as long as possible in the water world, like let my bubbles, let my health bar run out because I just wanted to swim around in the pretty and watch the bubbles come out of my mouth and like then get a coin before I died, rinse, repeat, until I got punched in the arm.
And then if we dodge and then do a jump at the very end, we can carry all of that momentum. So that
You love survival games and water-based worlds. I maybe had a mild obsession with Subnautica when that first came out. Maybe. You can't prove it.
So normally there's
You have nothing that can prove it.
I guess animation that plays when the dodge ends, and we're not actually getting that animation. We're actually punching and then dodging, kind of back and forth.
And as we are in a bureaucratic headquarters, how about some drudgery? It's time to start the mail.
Don't worry about where the mail's actually going.
Plunder in the sunken ship.
Yeah, all we need is just 11 parcels to put into all these.
You didn't really notice that
inputs.
particular
They
tism
probably
until you
shouldn't
watched
have a
another
10 or
VTuber who
11
had the same
floating
thing.
mail, although we were
That makes
technically assigned
sense.
to the mailroom with Nick Johnson as our
Yeah, I'm
mentor.
sad about the Subnautica mess at the moment.
Person box that we just carried out of there.
That's not how you're supposed to go.
Yeah, we don't really know.
Why
what's in
are
there.
you like
I don't think
this?
we have to worry about it.
No, it's time to get to class.
Yeah, it's not important. We have class.
Why
to go
is my
to.
cartridge suddenly so cursed?
So,
When does it start?
Sorry, what's that?
When does class start?
Now.
Yeah, I think now. I think.
And Raz being
You always
the
made a
child
base by
of
the ocean or at a
circus
large
family,
body of
being kind
water.
a very
Me
free
too.
spirit, and being what I charitably call a kinesthetic learner, which is to say he likes to be hands-on, immediately disregards the part where we should be listening to a lesson and waiting for Agent Hollis Forsythe to come join us inside her own
I
mind.
loved the first
And instead
Subnautica so
starts,
much.
just
So
kind of
much,
randomly,
man.
except not in Bites' case, making what are called mental connections.
Average YouTube video title.
So Raz has done this to make Hollis less risk averse. That's where we're going with this.
Yeah, I guess the lore pretty much. Raz wants to go on, all the secret spy missions, but he's just an intern, and if he really wants to go on a mission,
Hi.
so to do
You're
that,
in my
he's gonna,
ship.
mess up his teacher's mind.
Get out of my
which
ship. I want my
that's probably
ship.
not a good idea. So we're connecting different mental connections.
Subnautica feeds your biology and watertism, but makes you scared shitless playing it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, every time I jumped in the water in that game, my first thought was Markiplier's SS Fuck the Ocean, because part of the charm of deep ocean exploration is just how fucked up everything is. Just how primordial and other and powerful everything ends up being.
It'll come up a few times, I'm sure.
Come back here, I want to hug you.
Finish up this,
Hug.
there are going to be a couple of sections like this. Curry, can we get 3 donations?
You can. $15 from
Image of Koi doing Wojak pointing meme at Leviathan.
Quick peek in your brain. I promise
God
not to
damn
make any
it.
permanent changes.
God
I just
damn it.
wanna know what a brain
Thank
this
you.
good at
I needed
speedrunning
that
looks
directly
like.
to my head.
Best of luck from Snopey, and gosh,
You're a
I
hero.
Sure hope no bad guys turn out to be your fake grandma this run.
We appreciate you asking permission, Queen Snoopy. Go ahead with another one.
The circle is indeed a circle. I am very excited. I am very excited for Iron Lung.
Pushing it further leading up to the event. Can't think of 2 better players who showcase this wonderful game on stage. Less than 3.
Shout out to B-Dub.
And one more.
Yeah, $25 from SF Polo says, "Let's go buy."
I don't know if you've seen the trailer for Iron Lung yet, but it definitely looks better quality than his FNAF musical.
Bit of an unskippable cutscene here, but
You once got left 3 moles behind by your friends on raft?
that there's like people in casual
Bro.
play can't see the solution to whatever this puzzle is. So Double Fine, thank you for giving the casual experience a good place for.
Did I understand right that this was also partially to load in new level assets in a few places?
Yeah, they changed a lot within the level here.
Yeah.
So you can see.
Oh, are
the
they
level
playing?
opens
They're
up
playing
and everything
Psychonauts.
moves around. This is where it shows like the solution as well as what the problem is.
When they picked you up, the boat had 17 toilets and bathrooms.
This puzzle is quite confusing because there's tons of these mental connection bubbles
Amazing.
everywhere, so you'd have no idea what you're supposed to connect.
It's okay, I'll show you the solution. Follow the figments.
Wait.
There's just a trail of them here that we can just mental connect along the way, so we can get risk and money together.
Figments of imagination are one of the many collectibles
Oh
in
no!
this game.
No!
Make 100%
No!
run so far.
No!
Right. I also
Twitchy
collected,
thumb, why
another
twitchy?
collectible called the Nuggets of Wisdom, which
Why
gives me,
twitchy thumb twitchy?
one level up. So within the game, there's a lot of abilities that we can upgrade along the way. So I'll be using an upgrade quite soon when
Damn it, Bobby.
Mind here.
So yeah, we've been brought along on this dangerous casino mission, and immediately started that mission by jumping off the roof and clipping across a level trigger to get to
All
the
right,
next
so I need to
cutscene.
tease you out if I remember correctly.
Yeah, so this level, so it's actually the same, I guess, area that we were in before, but it looks just a bit different. Probably not too drastic, hopefully not, but
Or is this a different thing I need to do to get you to float? I can't remember at the moment.
This is gaming. So.
surely nothing bad is going to happen once we go inside.
Oh, I got both of them.
Oh, nice.
Oh, they're spawning over here. 'Cause I wasn't expecting
We'll
them.
figure it out.
Extent to which, and we're kind of a little off book here just because of how the beginning of this fight went, but there is an extent to which you can manipulate where enemies spawn by where you're facing, where
Oh,
you're looking.
that's
and
not
the
good.
relative
That was
proximity
a
to
dumb
kind of
move
the
on my
expected
part.
Spawn zones for most enemies, and the main reason
Yep.
we do that is either
Yep.
to have
It's okay.
closer access to kind of
Will be
level
cool.
hazards, the AOE items that we can use to our benefit, or actual like stage hazards or parts of levels that we can get enemies to spawn into that you'll see more often.
How-
later on.
I
Yeah,
could have
water is
sworn I
typically
teased
the best suspect for either pushing enemies into or spawning into.
There's something where you convince the eel to
we're
leave.
back in the
I know
exam
that.
mode. It looks,
Aha! Aha!
a little bit
Aha!
different.
I apparently just had to aggressively headbutt him to make him not want to be home anymore. Simple, easy,
I wonder what
barely
we're
an
gonna get here.
inconvenience.
Look, fruit is really good for you,
Yeah.
but if the fruit in your stomach is doing that, see a doctor. Curry, 2 more donations, please.
You got it. $5 from Glint, who says, you play this all day?
All day.
Sea noodle,
All right.
yes.
And $25 from Arturo, who says, proud of you, Bites. Really proud of you.
Thank you.
Eels are cool.
We have time for one more, I think.
Somebody of life's
Sure,
problems could be
$5
solved with a good
from Dave,
firm
3 from
headbutt.
says,
You are correct.
Good luck, Goat. Chat, did you know Bytes has showed off a run in a live call of key developers of this game, including the legendary Tim
Nope,
Schafer?
okay.
That's why he's the GOAT. Thank you for being a great friend.
Thank you, Nave.
Moray eels and wolf eels. I love morays.
All right, so now since we're in such a large casino, we're not really fit enough to get into the High Rollers Club, so we need some more money.
Yeah,
so
we
we're
need-
gonna go gambling.
I don't know too much about wolf eels, actually. That's one that I haven't fallen down the rabbit hole for yet.
$3 gazillion.
Yeah.
So chat, you know what to do. gdq.gg/donate.
You love
I don't
gifts
know
of
how much a
divers treating
gazillion
morays
is,
like
but
cats because they
probably
are.
Raz needs it.
They're basically
Unless we're
water
never gonna
cats.
fix Hollis's mind.
We'll never be
It sure
the
as
same.
shit ain't
We're
catfish.
stuck here forever.
I don't think that's true with how these prop blocks are going.
We're not stuck.
Yay!
Thankfully, there's a lot of objects in Hollis's mind that we can just
Grabbing
buy
them and
off of.
messing with them affectionately before putting them down. Sea noodle pupper, yes.
We're playing in a specific order because the last one we're doing is quite literally just an auto scroller. But these are like pretty fun, like interactive ones where we want to collect
Ta-da!
things if we
Oh,
want to do
let's
100% within
up,
these
up, up, up,
minigames,
up, up,
such
up,
as this
up,
one.
up, 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 up,
Here,
up,
we're
up,
going to be doing something called speedballing, where if I'm holding side blast while riding on a rolling object, I'm able to just
Save myself the headache of
speed
climbing this
by
thing.
no means what they would really intended us to ride this on.
Yep. Shout out to
Because
the opener
that.
for AGDQ 2026, Super Mario Sunshine. Mario could never ball this hard. I'm just saying.
Yeah, for this level specifically, what you're going to be seeing is
Sharks
so
are
we
also
immediately
sea
try
cats,
to, I
correct.
guess, get the solution immediately to each of these sections, but we always have
Jaws
to
is
kind of
absolutely part of the
get
problem.
around that to make it fair. So each one of
Another
these
part of the problem
sections we're
is
going
that,
to are kind of
you know, a
unfairly set
human
up
in a
where we're
wetsuit
kinda
looks
not
like a
gonna
tasty,
win.
tasty seal.
So that's why with Raz we have to go into these other sections to try and make it possible for us to win. And I feel like
In
there's
the
probably a lot
end,
of
it doesn't
psychology
even
connotations with that.
matter.
I don't want to talk about that.
Absolutely, yeah. I think a really good concept to launch into some
Failure.
talk about the psychology of just gambling and just so our brains, we are always weighing risks, but our brains favor like low
Stop that.
probability,
Stop that.
high reward situations, and this is something that casinos capitalize on. So there are a lot of like behavioral ways in which casinos function that kind of keep us there, keep us addicted, keep us gambling.
You only have to win once, right?
Yeah.
You only
Ha
take
ha. Ha ha ha.
everything you've risked so far.
And that's some of the false beliefs that we can have about gambling is that, you know, a string of losses, a win is bound to happen instead of being each gamble is independent. So there's these false beliefs, as well as just like the way that certain games function. Like if you think about a slot machine, the way a slot machine hits, it's very variable, it's unpredictable. And that variable reward schedule, that is addicting to our brain. It keeps us coming back.
When an eel bites your thigh and you bleed out and die, that's amore. When you put your hand up, I didn't get the timing right enough. When you put your hand in a crack and you don't get it back, that's amore. When it's jaws open, I can't even, I'm just laughing. When it's jaws open wide and there are more jaws inside, that's amore. If it swims on a reef and has 2 sets of teeth, that's amore. My dudes, the first time I saw a moray eel jaw, I think mine like separated because I didn't know that that's what that looked like, and that is just, that is incredible and terrifying.
Less than 3.
Love you, bubbies.
$25 from Calamity Nolan says teeth, 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 teeth.
She was a girl, he was a boy. I am a sentient octopus.
And I'm always at all of the hard work everyone puts forward for charity. It's Bites, thanks for running this and to quote the game. How do we
Once again, my dudeliest of dudes, you are doing things that confuse and mildly frighten me.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Curry, and thank you to all of you for donating to PCF. It really
You
makes
are
it
right there.
It really does.
So here we're at the Lady
Hey,
Luck.
buddy.
What you just saw there, I'm actually just making her hit herself. Is the main concept here. Also,
Don't you want to eat me? Don't I
using
look
side
delicious?
during her dialogue to make her attack even faster than she really should intended to be. So I position myself behind these tentacles and shoot at her to change her dialogue so she'll be able to...
Eyes on the prize, eyes on the prize, eyes on the prize, eyes on the prize. Let's do it, 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 let's do it.
More consistent.
Lucky us, none of her attacks are intended to hit back there. So we just get somewhere we're not really supposed to be.
And thankfully on that one specifically, the bomb can actually
Thank
go behind
you.
the cards, so we don't even lose time having to wait for those to go back down.
Yeah, the only one we have to worry about is on the right side here. Those ones we can't really go over. Or
He was a
around,
boy,
so
she was a
I might
girl,
just be
I
able
am
to
sentient
wait
octopus.
a little bit to skip this dialogue here. We'll see. I just did.
I do contain bone.
All right, here. Oops.
I am not boneless chicken.
Way too fast for that.
I do more than sit on the couch.
Here, and this one should hit the cards intentionally, but still be able to... Oh, never mind. We get the good cycle. Nice.
And there's your weird niche early Cartoon Network reference.
Yeah, so different thing, you know, sports and gambling, but we basically played that like hockey. We went where the bomb was going to be.
What? How? Why?
So yeah,
Okay.
in the cutscene that happens right there, Hollis has every right to kick Raz out of the Psychonauts for being a danger to himself and everyone else in being so risk tolerant. But she sits him down and talks him through.
You've eaten koi
why
before?
getting
Koi is
consent
just a type of
Hey,
carp.
what is this?
Everyone say hi to the whale.
That's
Yeah.
my name is a joke because I mean number one I'm an anglerfish, but in the world of competitive koi raising there is a type of koi called a kawari koi that is a distinction for like show koi.
If you are going to try something with someone, helping them through
And
their
it's the
issues.
Kawari koi.
Of whale.
Am I cute or obtuse? I am large.
To make a long story short, get there.
I am Lorge.
And Raz dutifully follows that for the rest of the game.
You can't see it in all of my
Raz's girlfriend,
all
Lily.
of my streaming glory
So in that
because I
cutscene,
can't
we
get my
actually
whole
discovered
body
that
on the
there's
screen.
actually like a mole in
But
the organization. So
but
there's
I
someone who is not who they
I
say
am
they
a
are, that is in the
devilfish,
organization, and so
devilfin,
a lot of the
or a
plot for the rest of the game is
Diablo
kind of just
anglerfish.
unraveling
There
the
we go.
mystery
Words will happen
of who
eventually.
This person is that has infiltrated the organization.
I have a whole bunch of tendrils
And what
on my
happened to
dress
the Psychonauts that
and
led to
light.
this event
There's
where
many
Steven
light on
Sonata
my
got
dress.
kidnapped? It wasn't just an isolated incident. It was part of a larger plot.
I really did wonder who
No?
was the mole the entire time I was playing
Ah,
casually.
just shy.
Right?
I'm not an
changed,
Outer
like,
Wilds anglerfish. No, I know enough about Outer Wilds to know those, and I am not those. Why do you do
Yeah, they
this
keep
to
the
me?
secret pretty hidden.
Why do you do
I
this
think
to
on my
me
first playthrough,
specifically?
I really didn't know until almost the end. Like they really did a good job at the writing in this.
So there, we were just at the Brain Tumbler. That's pretty much the area where we would be revisiting any mines that we've visited throughout the game. We're not going to see that again, so we use the smelling salts to get out and come back to report
That
to,
might be your bias
Human
showing.
Tomato, who is kind of out of his coma from just the other day in VR land.
He'll be okay, surely.
Yeah.
He's got that mysterious box next to him. Probably not important.
I just wanted to get what's inside of you.
So now we're going to get
I
to
mean,
bacon.
normal
wanna
things you
explain why
say.
we need a piece of bacon.
It's not funny in the same way that it was 15 years earlier when Psychonauts 1 was made, but it is still Fort Kruller's favorite thing.
The
because we are
oysters
trying to summon
or
Fort
the
Kruller
clams
here to
have
understand
the
what
giant
happened to
clams
him,
have red coins in them.
why
Some of
in
them.
the time that we've been gone, or like the whole time that you've known Ford, he's just kind of been like let's be a little mean and say doddering, but he hasn't been all there all the time. And now
Okay,
we're starting to
fine. Be
understand
that way.
why.
Yeah.
We've summoned him, we've gone into his head, and we've learned the identity of the Psychic Six, the most important people in the Psychonauts.
See, I'm not just
Yeah, but there's
crazy.
actually 7.
That's true. For all
I
the
mean,
time
I'm
we've
also
known
that,
him,
but I'm not
we
just
thought it was
that.
the Psychic Six.
That's the distinction
But
here.
it turns out there's actually 7.
Plot twist.
Strange. Yeah, here we have another unskippable cutscene, so we can get a few more messages out.
One more.
Betcha.
One
$25
to
from
go.
The real Ed Boy, who says, "It is I, the real Ed Boy." Appreciate everyone taking the
I
time
believe
and
you're
effort to
down
be a part of
here
something
in
so
this
awesome as
giant
GDQ.
clam.
Cancer blows,
Yep.
but this run doesn't.
Hi.
$25.
Can you
Is
can
this
you
a-
hurry up? You're in my way. I'm not trying to be rude, but you are right in my way.
Sorry, pardon me.
No,
Thank
not
you.
at all.
Donation was a no-brainer. Hey, hey. Thank you. As this stands for this $25.
Back on the boats.
We can get 2 more through.
She says she's not crazy. All you hear is cluck, cluck, gibber, gibber. My old man's a mushroom. You missed the Millennium Hand and Shrimp.
And you deserve this so much. Love from the back couch.
I was once playing a game of, I think it was Rogue Trader. It might have been Dark Heresy, but I think it was Rogue Trader. And all I had really determined
what we've learned
personally
here
was that I
from
wanted to
the
play a
Astronomical
Psyker,
Confusion
and I
bit
let
is
the
that,
game pick the rest for
Ford
me.
actually
Which
separated
to
portions
any of the
his
pen and
conscious
paper
his
40K
psyche
games
very
is
purposefully,
that system is perfect for
because
just
there's
letting
something
random
that
go
went horribly
crazy
wrong in his past
and
that
have
he
some
doesn't
fun at
want
your
to remember.
expense.
Can you talk a little bit
Because
about how
everything's
that
on like a
happened to people in
D100
traumatic events?
chance.
After
So I knew I wanted to be a psyker, and that was it.
really dangerous situation.
And I random genned everything else, and she was like an 80-year-old pink-haired grandma covered in tattoos who muttered to herself and baked cookies and came from a hive world. And she was a biomancer. And one of the things I made her mutter was Millennium Hand and Shrimp, like foul little Ron.
Reaction to the experience of a lot of stress, and I think it's really fascinating to think about the fact that our brain.
Wicked child. Chairs are the work of Beelzebub. At our house, Nathaniel sits on a spike, and I sit on Nathaniel. 2 spikes would be an extravagance.
Clerk, Ford, a barber, Ford,
Average confessor priest. It's okay, I've been to New England. I know what Puritans are like.
Yeah, we got our family visiting. I guess it was Bring Your Family to Work Day?
Yeah, they're a traveling circus.
So now we're pretty much just.
Oh,
set
okay.
to,
This is what I was gonna
the
do.
various
This
months
is the
of,
one.
Fetch quest Hi, Terrell.
I think Jolly Roger Bay might be the first level we hit all of them in.
So now we need...
Oh, no, we can't because I need the metal suit, don't I? I need the metal suit.
Membership tag?
Yes, Compton Bull has purposefully put himself in psycho-isolation because of an excess of voices in his head. And this is the only place he can have mental solitude. And so we are looking to get his senior bowling league.
Okay, try again.
So we can go talk to Bowler Ford.
Let's do that again.
Oh, yeah, while we're talking science, Allison, can you tell us
Where's
about
my...
the physics
Is
of
there another
prop
cannon
flying?
in this
Is
level?
that
I
something you know
don't
anything
remember.
about, or-
I can't say it's something I know anything about. All I can say is, though, in the psych world, we love finding creative solutions.
You're a champion, my dude.
Non-linear problem solving. So.
Okay, so we're just going to chalk that up to the psychology of belief, allowing people to do occasionally superhuman things. Like, you know, if a child is trapped in a dangerous situation, a mother
Why
can
did you
find
not
seemingly
just
superhuman
continue
strength,
swimming?
Things like that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Believe in yourself.
We're great. Everything's great. This is fantastic.
And we're here with the Lev Ball. You can actually see Bites is gaining a lot of speed on the ball. So one of the abilities we bought earlier is the charge ability. So
That
Bites
should
can
be
charge
good.
it in
Yeah,
the air,
that's good.
And you will actually build speed for every jump.
You have
And so
8
that's
boxes
used
of
quite a bit in
box
the run.
mac and cheese in the cupboard.
Thank you,
Fear
Sam.
you.
I'd give that,
I envy you.
explanation a B.
That was me last
3
week.
Bs, actually.
3 Bs, yeah. But we got plus 1 Bs, but there's 3 Bs
I
in there.
need it to be known that I can
The jar's the plus 1.
make good food. Like, I can make fancy food. I literally made a fall off the bone turkey for Thanksgiving. Most of last week, I ate chicken nuggets and mac and cheese.
We're going to quickly complete a side quest here.
Yep. And
It's
this
not going to look like much, but...
Yep. There we go.
Yeah, normally we would have.
I hate
help
to tell
Raz's
you this,
older
Tanuki, but
brother
I don't have any
build
more of
the
that turkey left.
Aquadome, the family's traveling circus tent, and then go inside it and do some platforming. But as it turns out, the final trigger to complete that side quest
Can't do the
still
jet
exists,
stream yet.
even if you haven't really started the quest. So
Yeah, so we can just side blast it. It's just invisible, we can side blast it. And what that actually gives us is it gives us the dive ability, which will end up being useful and also kind of a helpful failsafe if maybe we're too short.
My
in prop
autistic
flying
ass
something,
loves
we can just
beige.
dive and get that extra distance.
time for a little bit more leveling up. We gained some speed on our Lev ball. And I think we also just gained the ability to use the ball to bump enemies.
Yes,
Or is that
yep.
a little bit later? Okay.
No, yep, so we got that already.
Very good.
Yeah, this one we got the upgrade to throw.
Is it
objects
just me,
faster
or
with
has
assist.
the like wing cap always been just a nightmare to control in this
level,
game?
As you can tell, the food are alive. So the food wants us to cook it so we can prepare dishes for these three very judgmental puppets.
Compton's Cook-Off, also known as...
It's true though, I do love beige. I will sit and I will eat the shit out of some hummus.
So yeah, there are going to be 3 rounds of this as we're going to be collecting these very overexcited ingredients, taking them to different cooking stations, babysitting them, or going around and fulfilling other tasks while waiting for them to finish cooking and then plating and serving them to the, again, very...
You never played a Mario game before, Haiku?
So yeah, we have a lot of downtime right now while we're waiting for this egg to boil. So we can put it off to a few more donations.
Yeah, Curry, go for it.
I was just going to ask if this is a good time to serve up
You
some
made
more
an
donations.
S-rank Daiwa with a gut speed deck? That's awesome.
$50 from Jusuf, who says, I have
I'm-
Psycho not donated it before.
There's a part of me that just wants to devolve into playing more Uma. I'm not gonna lie, I can't lie to you. There is a very big part of me that's just like, why not just Uma?
Please send them in. if you
Super
have
Mario
them. I'd love to read them
Names.
out. $100 from Miss Scratch 1313 who says, shout out to Double Fine, the creators of
In my
Psychonauts,
defense, I
who
only
make
buy
awesome
QP mayo
games.
anymore.
I love their unique game lineup.
Because I like
and
actual
see
mayo,
the
not
GDQ.
crap mayo.
For science, can we get some donations of everyone's favorite psychic power? I love Clairvoyant to see all the cute Raz animations in
Haha.
Psychonauts 1. Good luck to Its Bites. Don't lose your head.
Uma will consume me. Uma's already consumed me.
Between each recipe, we're putting...
And your sanity training the trainer.
Where we,
Stream wants to fleet Hans.
Judges and different enemies. Right now it's just essentially
Which one did I miss?
with the judge. And as you can see, with the Wrecking Ball upgrade we got
I
earlier
see.
in the run, we're just able to push the judges off from the arena, making that combat super easy.
No, nothing compares
Yeah,
to
the first
QP.
environmental
Nothing
hazard we're
compares to
seeing,
QP.
Pushing enemies into the void.
It deserves a
We'll be playing
Sinead
more
O'Connor
of that
cover
game
all by
plan.
itself.
That's exactly why we got the ball like slam move at the time that we did.
Yeah.
And if you'd watched this cutscene and the cutscenes in between each of the kind of plating sections, there's something
Especially
with
if you do
Compton in
any sort of
particular.
like
You
tuna
saw that
salad
he's
or salmon
small,
salad or
mousy, and
something.
his mental schema is
You get a
very
nice
similar.
vegan smoked
Even
garlic
when
mayo. Well, that
Raz
also
helps
sounds
him
good.
serve up something delicious looking, the judges basically
Aha.
say like, "Oh, it was barely adequate. It was technically edible," and that really goes a long way to describing how people, especially when they get into a way of thinking over a long period of time, can kind of.
Most of the vegan mayos I've had, I won't say all of them, but most of them have a funky aftertaste to
It
them.
seems to me that this portion of the game is really representing what it's like to have performance anxiety, which is a subtype of social anxiety, and social anxiety.
Afraid
is
I also get
literally the
snacky
fear
at
of
midnight.
negative
Don't feel
evaluation.
alone
So
there.
It's super appropriate that the enemies in this level would be judges. Very literal there.
I
and I think with
used to
when
shop at
performance anxiety
Aldi
or
all the
social
time.
anxiety, oftentimes people develop the desire to avoid situations in which they have anxiety, but that avoidance it provides.
Their
short-term
gluten-free
relief,
stuff is pretty
but
legit.
What we know is that in the long term, avoidance actually ends up increasing our anxiety because we're not learning that we can tolerate anxiety and tolerate the fear. We're learning that fear.
How
can be
dare you.
avoided at all costs.
That vault is scaring me quite a bit there.
Oh, right, you can reach me right in the center. God damn it.
Off onto that like rotating.
Let's fix this. Let's fix this.
Trigger the cutscene to
You're
open
having a
the
bad
vault.
time, Mario. No, we just met in stream the other day, but we were chatting, and he sent me a picture of his 3 a.m. nachos because he and I are on separate continents. So 3 a.m. to him is like normal human time for me.
Figuring out how to overcome his anxiety, and Compton, though he doesn't really know or appreciate it yet.
But we were
is
talking
lucky to
about
have
midnight
Raz.
snacks,
In
and
this case, kind of
nachos
more,
came up,
you know,
and I endorsed the midnight
manual
nacho.
labor-wise
So
clearing
I got
out his
I got
anxieties
proof
and
of the midnight
helping him
nacho.
get over his doubts and his fears, and
It's like exposure in real time.
Yes, there
Oxen
is
is
sort of
also a
exposure therapy
VTuber.
happening during this level.
You're seeing it here.
Raz is just trying to cook up the perfect food imaginable. He's working all the stations at once. in
Time to
kitchen
send the
right
stuff you
now,
cook?
it's
Hell
still not
yeah.
good
Hell
enough,
yeah.
so-
I can't wait to
I
see.
think what you said reminds me of another like fueler of anxiety.
I'm a
is
bad
that
influence on
need for
everybody.
perfectionism.
It's my
Like, the
special
food
skill.
has to be perfect, and we
Right
set
next
these
to the jank.
expectations for ourselves, and then we're always gonna fall short of them.
Show you my nachos, please respond. I think I've actually said that to somebody before.
Never guilty as charged. I smudged my nail
Like,
polish.
I'm not
trying
even
to
just
help us
being
get
funny.
our
I
pins off of the back so we can
unironically
put
think
them
I've
on,
said
and,
that to somebody before.
I was having a bad time about that before we got on.
What the hell?
Yeah, we all have our pins on.
Shenanigans.
We're all wearing some of the Psychonauts.
I made a food channel and an art channel. I've been doing things.
Watermelon again, 'cause I guess I
successfully.
Great. And until we get this plated, Curry, would you like to go ahead with more messages?
You bet I would.
How dare you let the eep take you? I can't believe you do this to me. I'm so offended. I'm so utterly offended.
Can't be more proud of him and to finally see him live and in person. You're such an amazing runner and a great person, Bites. Never stop being you, and thank you for everything.
Yep.
Your friend Oz.
Y'all are amazing.
I also have $25 from Brett.
There you go.
It's such a fun game to watch for a speed run. Good luck, Bites. And
Be
special
free,
shout out
little
to
guy.
Ollie for
Be
bringing
free.
Psychology skills to the platform.
I like to
and all my
imagine
friends
that
are
that's the
proud of you.
specific
Thank
chain
you so
chomp we
much.
find
Give it up
in
for everyone on stage, folks.
the
This
Game
is
Boy
a
Color
great
Zelda
session.
game,
Especially
the Link's Awakening.
I'm happy to be here.
We've all learned so much from you. Thank you.
Well, Game Boy Color. But I like to
love,
imagine that that's the
the
chain
concept of
chomp we
this entire
find
stage.
in Link's
And, like,
Awakening.
If anyone has ever seen, there's a documentary.
You are
about
many
the whole
times the
development of
Eve.
game called the Psychodyssey.
I-
The origin of this.
I was
is
talking
actually
to somebody at
coming
work
from
today, and I was like, I think the thing I'm most excited about with my surgery
documentary itself
is being able to
where they
like
do, like, a whole game jam
get a
to
full
kind
night's
of,
sleep
like, slow
again
down the pace
and not
of,
wake up feeling like I
any,
didn't do
crunch
the
hours
sleeps.
going on in the game.
Yes, Double Fine would
Bow
regularly
wow.
do game jams. A number of their smaller games, like Massive Chalice and things like that, came out of game jams, where they just let people who aren't normally game directors make games, like use some of their time and resources to make a game and see if something came of it. It's super cool of them.
Oh.
Yeah, and I believe in the
Ah!
Psychology, the stage itself was one of those game jam ideas.
That's awesome.
And then they thought that this would be perfect for this game, so that's how it
I
got
feel like you're
incorporated.
quoting something, Oxen, and I
You may
don't
wish to
quite
look away
place
from
it.
The remainder of this boss fight, it's not the grossest version of it. It's purple goop, but we will let you know when this boss fight is over, should you need that.
Hi.
Yeah,
Bye.
so I guess this boss fight, so this is the judges, so those very mean puppets that keep making fun of our food, we're finally going to take them out.
Don't hate me. I need the
and fight
coins.
is kind of like an auto-scroller, but it's kind of not. So you'll see there that Bites kind of moved Raz off the stage. And the reason we're doing that is so we can skip some of the phases in the attacks, so we can get to the move that we want to use, which is the one that's spawning all the food.
Yep, and unlike in many games, falling off only takes a third of one portion of one brain of health. So, yeah, you can afford to do this and really.
Oh, that was Red
shorten
Dwarf.
this boss fight up by
It
lot
had a
rather
very
than having
British
fight it
sense
on
to it.
its own level.
Yeah,
That makes
there is
sense.
some RNG in this, so obviously the spawns of the food is going to be where you're going to get that randomness. Some of them are kind of consistent, but some of them seem like they're kind of completely random.
I've only seen a few episodes of Red
Regrets is,
Dwarf.
kind of out of bounds a little bit. I've not seen that before.
I was much more
Lost
Star
Regret
Trek
or-
and
Yeah.
Doctor Who and
I mean, sometimes you do have to identify what your
Primeval?
regrets are.
I watched a lot of Primeval. I'm sorry, but you give me a show where I can have dinosaurs just kind of casually hanging around, and I'm here. Give me the dino. Give me all the dino.
The food or the mystery
Even my
lumps that
nuggies
might
are
have food
dino.
items in them.
I like dino.
As we go further on, there are going to be less and less lumps that actually contain the food that we want.
Yes, yeah, so we do know that it is guaranteed that one of these is going to have the food we're looking for. When the game first came out, it was actually fully random, so there was a chance that a food could not be in there. And then I believe there was a
At
patch
the
that made it so
at the
there was-
Smithsonian Museum in Washington D.C., they have a full Triceratops skeleton, like full Triceratops
To
skeleton.
minimize the amount of time he has to spend looking for food items, Bites is always going to prioritize the one in front and to the right.
And
then
one
the
time I
one
went there with
180
friends, and they
degrees
decided
from
to just
that.
leave
Perhaps
me
with
to
the
hang out with a
So there are, like,
Triceratops skeleton
preferable
because I was
locations
not
that Bite is
interested in
gonna
the
be grabbing
butterflies as
from.
much as I was
Just sort of
the
what we've
the
seen the
dinosaur
most
bones.
of for the food to spawn. But we're not sure exactly if that's like consistently set or not. So it could be random, it could be not.
Yeah, if we have somebody who likes doing back-end and code work, if you want to look into the code of this fight in particular on this game, we'd appreciate that a lot. Yeah, until we finish up, how about a few
Proper
more
dumplings,
messages,
when they're
from
properly
the
cooked to
fans, Greg?
perfection, proper dumplings should not bounce.
Lots of fans pouring in from the chat
Okay,
chat
okay.
where $10 from
One
Slide
of the
Dante
other
says,
weird
"Happy
British
birthday,
shows I grew up on,
My
and that
favorite
just
levels
reminded
of
me of
news
it,
and series packed to the brim with
was
mind-blowing
The
level
Young
design.
Ones.
Keep up the great work, and let's see if
I
anyone
just
else
had a
has a
flash
challenge
of the
with their
lentils
Psychonauts
in my
levels
head
in their donations.
from like the
Green
first
Slide
episode
Dante.
of The
Tell
Young
me,
Ones.
Tell everyone what your favorite level in Psychonauts is. We'd love to hear it.
Get on the fork, your nuggets are shaped like
And $5 from
dinosaurs.
Alpha and the O'Shea, who says, for Mr. Pokelope.
I miss you, Mr. Pokelope. In the first game.
Something that's coming to
Bye.
my mind, this might be a stretch, but I think it's interesting that the judges, like,
Bye.
they're vomiting on you because one aspect of performance anxiety is there tends to be this fear that...
No, I want you to pop. Fine,
Well, and
don't
there
pop.
also tends to be this fear that other people will perceive us as nervous. So if they'll hear my voice shaking, they'll see me sweating, or you know, on top of the physiological stuff, it's just, I might get nauseous, and if worst case, like,
Girl,
maybe
hard
I'll
same.
get sick and somebody will see it.
Very much a negative feedback loop that can lead to that,
That
worst-case
social
scenario
anxiety, it's a real
happening.
beast.
Speaking of worst case scenarios, I had like only the last pull being the ingredient. that needed.
I did that. I made myself a dino volcano.
Okay.
It wasn't very big, but I did it, and I was very proud of myself. And I sat there and just clapped. Just clapped.
We got the SpongeBob special there, the spatula.
And then I
took us
ate
for a
it.
ride.
Because you don't let dinos go to waste.
I'm just gonna let this
Or
one go,
potatoes.
'cause I need my
Good
health back.
potatoes are hard to come
Yeah, I
by.
also love in these levels as
But
well,
decent
especially with the
potatoes are easy
psychology
enough
of
to
it. There's
find.
some of it that's kind of just staring you right in
You
the
can be
face,
proud
and
of me
there's
as
a
a
lot of
chat.
it that
Good.
is kind of behind the scenes, like kind of what you just mentioned, where it's just very.
We're halfway
kind of like
there.
a minor thing that could still just speak a lot of
Whoa, we're
volumes.
halfway there. Whoa, lizard on a chair.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I can't help but feel like on some level, the Double Fine team
Boy.
literally went through a terminology book for psychology, and then just figured like, all right, what can we do that technically
I've been
folds this in
lizarded.
some way or another? You know,
Oh,
there's just so many
shit.
clever little things.
Of course
that
I miss it
when
that
you're
time.
doing
Of course I
practice
miss it
and
that
interaction,
time.
I was like, oh yeah, that kind of reminds me of this, and you were like, wow, I never thought of it. that
Only the
way.
last time I'm playing this level.
And I think even, you know,
That
there's
makes
so
sense.
many
That makes
aspects of
total
this game
sense.
that are reflective of personal experience as well, and I imagine that they I imagine that they have done a lot of research not only into just psychology in general, but also into people's lived experience, which is important.
You know, this game coming out 15
Ah,
years
too
after
far,
the first
too
one,
far.
it's
Flew
kind of
too
like
close
the
to the sun.
difference
Oh
between,
no,
like, the
oh no.
Incredibles movies, if you've seen those.
Well,
The people who made them were in a. It's
if
largely
at
the
first
same
you don't
people, but they're in a
succeed,
very
fly
different place
again.
in their lives. So the experiences that they have to give of themselves into their product is just fundamentally different. And that's why a lot of this story and the part we're going through now is about helping people who are
Okay,
important
so
that
you are
Raz
there,
here
and I
kind
need to
of,
be
you know, they're his
comfortably
idols,
in the
but
tree
he's
and not
finding out
over
that
the
they
tree.
have
So
these
ta-da!
deep personal traumas that, in some way, as somebody who's just always up, you know, has that spirit that rebounds all the time, even when bad things happen to him personally, he's the right person in the right place to help other people through their trauma.
Yeah, and I think it's reflective of the way in which the mental health field continues to change and
Mission
has
in
changed
Tree.
over the last 15 years. I hear that there's a lot of differences between this and the first game, and
I love being places I shouldn't be, like trees.
And it seems reflective of kind of the progress that the field is making as well.
Can the field, is there a way to integrate that into... I mean, I guess really that's probably going to do more damage to the average person's inner ear than anything else.
Give it another 15 years.
Okay.
Why can't my barber do this?
Speaking of things that were developed more recently,
Explains the
this
gnawing
prop
sounds in the
fly is one of
basement.
newer things added to the run. Normally,
Probably.
Previously, we would have had to do this segment, but instead we can wing our way all the way up the lighthouse.
probably part of it.
This can be
or the barber
tricky.
pole, rather.
Yeah, ideally we'd want the prop fly to end at the top
boop.
of the ladder, but the way the camera switches, like the perspective on it, it can be a little bit tricky.
Also, sorry for the lack of emetophobia overwarning. You can look back at the screen now, I promise.
Yes, the levels we have been doing is we're finally ready to, you know, we have everything we need to go into all the forward mines, so we're finally going to be reuniting all the
From
different
17
pieces
away,
of this
I'm
mine
pretty
together.
close,
we
and
are
there's 6
essentially
there,
helping
and I
him
don't want to get
reintegrate
the
himself
last ones in the
for
sky.
better or for worse. We
I
don't
should
know what's
probably.
going to happen when that happens, and I mean, many people.
I
who
learned
use
that
logical
lesson.
help
I made that
don't know
mistake
either,
once,
but
and
it's
then
the
a couple other
belief, I
times,
think that many of us
where
have, that
I
being somewhere other than that low place that we
where
are
I
now has to
accidentally
be
hit the
better,
100 coin
right?
star in the sky.
Yeah, I think
You
there's
don't
a lot
want to
of
do that.
uncertainty when it comes to the thought of
Trust me, bro.
managing
You don't
or,
want to do that.
Tackling some of the things that you've been experiencing.
That's
for
a
long
mistake.
time because it becomes easier to just not. But it also, as this game depicts, you see all these characters in isolation and psycho-isolation, and I think it just shows that the longer
But we should be good
that
now.
you let these things go unmanaged or untreated, you're more likely to kind of end up in this kind of deep hole.
Yeah, and these 3 forward levels as well have a lot of like Ford's personal experience. So for instance, this one, I believe, this
where
one's like Ford's first date, I believe.
Yeah, I think
So
4
like
coins.
these are all like kind of his personal experiences before like the tragedy
Whoop!
happened, and so he's still holding on to them. So this level's kind of like a bowling alley, but there's also like germs everywhere.
Nice. Good job hitting the trigger without the ball. That was
Did I get all of
a
you?
really excellent backup.
Oh, I don't think I got all the ones up on the green.
Yeah, normally
I think I
we
still
ride
left
the ball
those.
up above the kind of goof
Yeah.
that represents, you know, detritus in a bowling
That
alley.
makes
and
sense.
So we would have been able to use the ball to
Did I
bounce
get you?
ourselves
Are you
up
a coin
towards
for
that
me?
trigger, but
Are you a
instead we
coin
had
for
to do a
Koari?
very difficult prop fly
Koari
over
coin?
and still hit
No.
that mark
No
on the
Koari coin.
backside of the escalator or the elevator rather.
What we would have done is we would have done like, it's called like moonball. I know there's like a couple different names for it, but if we are in midair with
I'm
that
just gonna
ball
have a field
while
of
that cutscene
stars.
starts, like it has to be in a certain spot. We can like defy the laws of gravity with it and just kind of fly up to the trigger.
You'll give
So
me
that
a
was
2
Nick John
pence.
Smith. That's our mentor. He's kind of been missing this whole time so far. And then we learned he didn't have a brain in his head, kind of like Psychonauts 1. So we found one,
where-
and we gave it to him. And that brain...
Just a random brain, right? You know? Maybe it's not important.
So what happens is that brain
One.
hasn't been online
We're almost there.
in a long time. And so by having its senses turned on, by being put in Nick's body, it started
You're not
freaking
helpful.
out. So
You're not
Bites
helpful
had
even
to
a little
defeat
bit.
And did so very, very swiftly.
You better be helpful.
Yes. and
That's
that
not
was where we
helpful.
saw-
Be
we saw
helpful.
kind of Bites beat that enemy.
Thank you, that's
immediately.
helpful.
We're gonna see that again in a second, but yeah, that enemy is called the panic attack. So the enemy
Thank you,
is
Bubble.
very kind of.
You're so good.
Like moves
So
around
good.
very quickly. It's like always super alert.
Very aggro.
Yeah, it's like very, very willing to attack us. It kind of
We
gives you
finished
no
a whole
room for any
world.
Sort of breaks. So this is a very, in terms of just panic attacks in general, I feel like this is a pretty interesting representation of that.
Yeah, I love this level immediately.
Don't chew on my
for a few
graphics card. I
reasons.
need that for
The first
graphics
one
card
is
things.
that you know, the first thing, little nugget of information you get is that a brain without a body, it's in this state of sensory deprivation because all of our senses come from the body and get sent up as signals to the brain to be processed.
Dude,
and then when the
Psychonauts
brain
is so trippy.
returned, we're seeing what's sensory overload. It's when our brain can become overwhelmed by the senses, and that can trigger a panic attack, and that can come.
Wait, we already did some in
that
here, and I
overwhelm of
need
the
to.
senses can come both
I need to
internally, so
medal
for
for that.
example, like my
Not for
heart
chewing my
racing
chips.
or shortness of breath
Graphics.
can lead to kind of sensory overload, as well as from the external environment. So things like really bright lights or
I mean,
a lot of audio.
I'm always
can
gonna
also
call it a GIF.
trigger
You can't
this
stop
sensory
me.
overload and panic attack.
You cannot stop
And
me.
then, you know, managing
Graphics
through that
interface.
involves kind of slowing
Graphics.
down.
Which is exactly what Raz has learned to do with his power up, the time bubble, with the help of the
Sensory overload is a huge part of your personality.
The very 60s
Oh.
themed, you know, the brain is clearly from a different
My,
era, and so this whole level.
My
is,
job just moved into a
aesthetically
much
set up
louder
to
facility,
kind of,
like much louder
you
facility.
know, yellow submarines.
And a lot of the coworkers who only sometimes see me,
you know, that a lot of people who made this game didn't
were
necessarily
wondering
grow
if I
up
had
with
rage
that
quit
too
yet
far
because
back,
it's very
but,
loud. It's
clearly
very
knew
loud.
Their parents and had a lot of love and
So they ran
reverence
in, like two of
So
them in the
there's
same
that,
day
and
ran
then
into
there's the
another one
very
of our
clever,
coworkers and was like,
kind of
"Hey, has
pieces in this
Kawari
here
quit
that
yet?
all
Has
of the
Kawari just rage
characters
quit
that we
yet?
are
Because
getting
oh my
these
god,
pieces
how
to
is
put them
Kawari
back
doing that?"
together are also representative
So I
of
come
the
home from
five
work and I
senses.
just kind of
yeah,
like
they're all
hide
the
in bed
senses,
for like 10
so
minutes where there's
you
no
can see
sound
there's,
and
like,
nothing to hurt me.
nose, ear,
Ah!
mouth, and then the little one that's following us around is
GIF
the
means
eye.
peanut butter animated jars
By
with memes on
putting
them.
this brain's five senses back together, we're finally
Noise
getting a
canceling
sense of
headphones don't
who
do
it
enough.
is.
It's very
So
loud.
cool, and by nature, you know,
Like,
panic
I
attacks,
straight up
they
wear,
come
like,
and they go relatively quickly, and this concept
Tarmac
of slowing
worker
down and kind of,
headphones, and it's not enough.
experiencing the senses individually, it sounds like really maps on to kind of how you can kind of ground yourself and ride those out.
Very loud
You know,
facility.
one of the most popular like grounding
But it's
techniques is, like,
intermittently
5,
loud,
4,
which
3,
is
2,
the
1,
worst
like,
part
think
because you
about
can't regulate to it. It's just like
things that
fine
you
and then
can see,
and then
you can
fine
touch,
and then
things you
and then
can
more for
hear,
20 minutes and then
things
somebody
you can
forgets
smell, and
to turn off an alarm
you can
or a
taste.
security
That's the last
feature
one.
and then
So,
it's just
the
all the
brain
more
turns out
loud
to actually
and you
belong to
want to
Jack
cry and die at the
Yes.
same time.
It does belong to Jack Black.
When
but
you
it
used to
also
work
belongs to
outside doing
Helmet,
lots
who's
of
one
work in
the
hot weather,
psychic
you would shut down
six.
after loud work.
Fullbear, one of the psychic six
Yeah, that
believed
makes
to be
sense.
lost forever after I think a snowbank collapse.
I believe, yeah.
Yeah. Or was it the? Oh, I
With
can't-
death.
Was it the flood? That
I have tea to help me through my day.
I thought I might be getting that wrong.
Yeah, I know the flood is part of the.
Make
the
a pair
overall
of
thing, but I
headphones
thought
shaped
he
like
got
an
buried
octopus with
under
a
ice
tentacle at
and,
each ear.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and they only
It's not a
release
bad
it
idea.
his brain.
Get that full 8D sound going on.
Didn't tell anyone.
Yeah.
8D audio for
So,
life.
If you enjoyed the mail sorting from earlier in the game, good news.
This is where it ends.
More.
Also, I'm gonna get this brain over here because I didn't.
I
Thankfully,
think
we
this
don't have to
is
sort
the
every package or
easiest
letter
level
found
to get
here.
all
That's,
100 coins in, if
what
I remember
this version of
correctly.
Ford has been endlessly doing since he was separated from the rest of them.
What
Well,
the
we're going to take a few
flobberworm?
very important typewriter keys that definitely don't spell out anything important. And
Adjust
put them
its
back
face
on
to
the
show
typewriter
mood too,
for you.
multifunction.
Yeah, so this level, Ford's trying to mail a letter to someone, you know. We might never find out who's being mailed to, but
It might be luck.
I hope it's
Yeah, we haven't even made it up the tower by much yet, and we're already halfway there.
this
Well,
is also the
almost
last
halfway
piece that
there.
we need for Ford's mind. So now we're entering, I guess, like a deeper chamber into
contest.
Ford's mind. Yeah, also staring contest. And so this level
Part
is
hat,
actually really
part
cool.
marionette,
It's a
give it
short
little
level,
like
but
strings on
this
the
is
eyes,
honestly one of
pull
my
them
favorites.
down.
This is Tomb of the Sarcophagus, which it's a graveyard, and then there's an entire like underground section you're gonna see here in a second where there's like sharks
I
kind
was
of
gonna say,
circling.
you did say sharkophagus.
Yes,
just in case
it's,
you didn't hear
it's
that right.
sharkophagus. And so the funny thing is you won't see it here, but the sharks that are going around down there, they're coffins. As you can, yeah, you can see it right here.
Bye bye. Night night.
While we finish up this level and do a little bit of extra tech that we'll explain after Bytes does it, Curry, how about a couple of quick messages?
Bye bye. Night
You
night.
got it. $10 from Invader says, good luck on the run, sending support from back home.
Thank you. Kind of
And
you.
$25 from the
Appreciated.
Milkman, who says, I am the milkman. My milk is Oh, no, Psychonauts 2, you say?
It's already night night.
I'll see myself milk.
It's the thought that counts.
The milkman's milk is delicious. It's
Oh.
always been this way.
Yeah, that's fair. I thought you were talking about the piranha plant that I said night-night to well long after it was useful.
The first door you can get from inside the sarcophagus to get
Hi.
up and over
Hi.
an invisible barrier.
Oh,
and end up
my timing was
outside of that
shit
level.
there.
Jeez. Don't do that, Bites.
There we
Don't
go.
talk about avoiding
Give
ghost
coin.
skeletons.
Please to
No
give.
one else got scared by that.
But yeah, the long and short is by being outside of the level, you aren't subject to its weird floaty physics. So we were able to make our way down
Your
much,
big
much
cozy
faster than
piranha
we would
plant.
have otherwise.
Yeah, so we're
I had a friend who actually did a piranha plant cosplay, and
area that no one knows about.
he
It's called the
basically
Green
made
Needle
himself a
Gulch,
giant
and this is
onesie
kind
with a
of where the
pillow in it.
Psychonauts
I had to
originally
respect
formed
that.
their group.
Like, that was clever.
So Ford brought us kind of out in the woods, and so this is where the
I have
I guess,
6 away. What
all
6
the
am I
levels that
forgetting?
are left in the game are
I
gonna
know
be
there's
from
2
this
right
level.
there, so we'll go get those 2.
It's like if psychics made a hippie commune.
Yeah.
You know, aesthetically, I mean,
See, look at that dome. It's very like.
and like the whole place is full of like beanbag couches. And
I
stuff.
know,
Yeah,
you're big and
exactly. But
scary.
they did
So
do-
tough,
they
so
did-
scary.
Fun fact as well. So the van we saw on the psychedelic level.
That was
van is
actually
also in here as
intentional,
well.
believe it or
has, like,
not.
Vines all over it and everything.
Also, shout outs to side sleepers and anyone who
Yep.
likes using a pillow like that.
We always have to shout out the floppy pillow in the run. That's
True.
the only time we use it. That prop fly is actually a little bit tricky. Sometimes it can just completely throw you in a different direction.
Yeah, it stopped me a couple times there, but we got through it.
So this is Bob.
So close.
Doesn't look like much, but this is genuinely one of the heavier levels.
Yeah, this is one of the deeper themed
So
levels.
I think I know how we're gonna
So
do this.
his,
We're gonna...
hub, I guess, is like a planet or like a world, and it's sort of an island.
Oh, I
And you can
just
see we
missed it.
entered what seems like a bottle of
Shit.
something.
And if I hadn't missed those 2
Yeah.
coins, we'd
You-
have
you
it
can
by
tell,
now.
but you can probably guess by the fact
I
that
did this
Bob's
to me.
memories
I
live
did this
largely
to
at
me.
the bottom of bottles. What's going on?
This is all me doing it. And I
And
don't
you
have
can
the
also tell
cannons
that the
open yet, so I
water,
can't
does
just
not
go
look like
cannon
water
straight to
anymore.
the hoodoo hickey wooza whatsits. No, no.
I'm waiting for the
No.
change. Oh, nope. It's not giving
Refuse.
it to me. I'm on my way back.
Patently refuse.
Gotta get a new trash can here.
All right, that wasn't what we wanted.
Words are regularly hard.
Cool. I'm okay with it.
Points for style.
Yes,
I
can
think I
mention
say
this
that at
prop fly
least once a
specifically is
stream.
probably the hardest prop fly in the game. So there are a lot of invisible walls, and there's an invisible ceiling, I believe, as well in this level. So Bites has to, all you can see, got stuck there. But there is kind of little slivers in between the invisible walls that you can throw yourself through.
How many do I have left here?
We have
No
to break
words,
all the
only blub
barriers.
blub. After a point, that's what comes out of my mouth,
As you
and I
can
can't
see,
help
you know,
it.
Once you
It's
get
just
to the outside here, one of those kind of were they
Ugh.
being this
So
smart
irritated.
about
I'm at
the kind of,
98.
erstwhile
So
terminology,
irritated.
Or am I just being too clever by half?
Hey, dude.
This area, the outside, is kind of
Uh-oh.
a combination of
Yep.
barren and lush, and you know, a lush is what some people
Come
might
on,
call
hug
Bob
me, hug me,
for how he
hug
chose
me.
to deal with his problems. All right,
You
we'll go
hugged me
ahead and
too
give this
hard.
another Try. But yeah, as mentioned, this is an extremely difficult prop fly because we're trying to get up and over at a very specific angle to make sure that we can also land in the right place afterwards once we start making our descent.
Would you appreciate some support from chat?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
You can.
$25 from Jay, who says, my favorite Psychonauts 2 level is Psy King Sensorium.
Boop.
Truly a feast for the
Boop,
senses.
boop, boop, boop,
I love
boop.
this game.
Bye.
Thank you so much for bringing it to the big stage. And also $50 from Jay, who says, as someone who suffers from social anxiety, Compton's Cook-Off was definitely my favorite Psychonauts level. Perfectly
Man.
stimulates the stress, and it resonates with me in a way no other level does in the series. Thank you so much for your donations.
This game is not very
98
nice.
coins is rude.
Maybe.
We're gonna have to get more coins.
It's true. We are getting more bites. Thank you, crowd. We appreciate the support.
Yeah, there actually used to be an alternative way that we would do this that did not involve
Top
a
of the
prop fly.
fortress. I can
So
do that.
I guess
We're not gonna
the-
go
the
for coins
water
this time, though.
That's in this level. You can actually
We're
click
actually
under the drink. Yeah.
going to do this
We
one.
can actually click
Lazy.
underneath it on an old patch that ended up getting fixed. Also,
Oh.
and we got it here.
Hold
There
on.
it
Slight
is.
detour. You should be here now. You should be here now. You should be. You are not
Nice work.
here. Are you down here?
Yeah, and so
No,
that,
you should be.
drink,
I
we
thought
used to
you
be able to
came
click
in on this
underneath,
one.
and we used to use that to traverse the level, because in some sections at the time it was faster. And that did end up getting patched because casual players could also experience it. Like, it wasn't something that was super hard to do. And it also applied to falling in the void. So a lot of
Good
people
luck.
could
I hope you
potentially
get good
saves.
sleep, and I hope you
So
stay safe in the
thankfully all of
snow,
was
because
fixed.
that can be
On into a
dangerous.
new enemy, the
Don't
bad
freeze.
mood. The bad mood cannot be fought directly. It simply lingers until the cause is discovered with clairvoyance. You need to see through the eyes of your bad mood so you can figure out what's going on and help make peace with it.
Thank you for stopping in.
And I think that really resonates with just, you know, behavioral health and things like that, where you have to understand, you have to see what it is that's putting you in this space and pay attention to your mood in order to understand how to change it. That's why oftentimes, like in treatment, the first step to changing anything is the component of awareness. It's understanding, it's paying attention, it's taking note of.
Yeah, and whether that's the cause that you thought it was, or with the help of someone else that you trust, figuring
I don't
out
want
what
to
the
play.
actual root
I don't want to
cause
play with you. I just want to go up.
You know,
You're no
we don't
fun, you're
necessarily
mean.
have the ability like Raz
So
does
I'm just
to
gonna
see
play
through
by
the eyes
myself.
of our
Bye-bye.
problems to use that, but
Yeah, the bad mood enemy as well is also kind of an annoying enemy because its attacks are actually RNG. So we kind of have to just hang around the bad mood until it decides to use the attack that we want. And speaking of the bad moods, we should see a bad mood spawning here in a second, hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't
I
spawn
think
an
my
unfortunate
other
spot.
favorite
That was
level,
bad,
going
yeah.
back to the thing at the beginning, is Wet Dry World. I think Wet Dry World is definitely my top 3, but I think it might be my other favorite.
With water, there's an old family curse that suggests that every Aquato is fated to die in water. But as it
Hi,
turns out,
you
it's
should have
actually
a
Raz's
present
enemies who are
for me,
gonna get
right?
that
You have a
fate way
present for
more
me?
often.
Your attacks are
This
also
section
RNG.
is just carrying Bob's head. I think he's a plant or a potato or something.
Hi, Kindred Karma,
Yeah,
welcome
you have a
in.
pole, and you plant him at the end of each section to help him.
We're
grow
watching
or whatever the case
GDQ,
may
which
be,
passed
but,
half
you know,
a
I
million
think this is
not
something
long
to be said
ago.
for sometimes
And
people need to be
we're
handled
playing
delicately
Mario. I also have
before you can
Pokemon
really
Snap
help them,
pulled
like,
for
gain
tonight.
their trust and help them understand
Wait,
the
which one
root
was
of their
this?
problems.
I
Okay.
think also
Get it? Root of their
Now I
problems?
get the
That way.
ba-bomb.
There we go. There we go.
Sorry, you were saying, Allison.
No, it's okay. And I also just think like the metaphor of like taking care
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum.
of your
Ba-bum.
seeds or
I was one
taking care of
off.
your plants and having them grow slowly over time.
Sometimes you work
and,
with B,
just
sometimes you
watering
work with
and providing
A.
them with the nutrients
Expert
that they need
engineering.
in order to like grow and flourish is kind of a metaphor for just taking care of yourself mentally as well.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
And the tricky
They're
side
about to
is
cut
here,
your
we're just
building's
kinda walking
power
off
to
the edge
fix a
and then
circuit issue
gliding
for
and
2
then
hours? Dude, that
reinitiating
sounds
that
miserable.
glide. That is actually used quite a bit in the run, but in this specific section, it's
Oh,
kinda
too
tricky
high.
to do
Oh,
because we're not
fuck
initiating
me
it from a jump, we're actually falling
sideways.
off the ledge. So the, I guess, kill plane is very high there. So they're really risky to go for. So Glad Bite's got all those, because if you die there, it does put you all the way back towards the start of that section.
I'm sorry,
Next
Karma.
part, I
That
need
sounds
the
like
crowd
the
to be,
opposite of fun.
With us right here. Oh no, I turned it off.
No.
Oh, I'm going back.
You're just
Yeah,
watching
we
like a
have to
Ninjago or
this.
VTuber concert till you
This is
fall
probably
asleep
the
so you don't
best
care.
glitch in this game.
Legit,
All right,
legit.
everyone,
Here we
hands up.
go.
We're going down the slide.
Yeah, so you're not supposed to be like a Y posing here, but we can make Raz keep his hands up all the way down the ride.
Hi, hi, hi.
I'm trying to get all the figments as well.
I'm touching
I think
it.
I did not get all of them. That was awesome.
Very good, thank you everyone.
There we go.
7 whole coins.
Hey Curry, while we make it through another section where we're carrying Bob along, could you give us up maybe some updates
Oh,
on
no
our
more
current
Legos
bid
to
wars and
build. That is
incentives?
sad.
Sure thing.
Very
As far
sad.
as bid wars go, we've got an open bid war for Resident Evil 2, Claire B or Leon B. Claire B is in the lead with $3,800, and Leon B is at $2,000. So if you want to influence that bid war, now is a perfect time to donate. We've got Resident Evil 2.
I'm
coming
supposed
up
to
in
do
a
the red
couple
coin
runs
one.
here.
I'm not gonna
So
do the red
remember,
coin
apply
one.
that
I'm gonna do the
donation
other one.
towards an option for
With
that
the
bid
cannon.
board, and
I think you
can
hit
change what might
right
be showed on stream.
here. Nope. Okay.
Awesome,
Other
thank
side
you so
then.
much.
One of them. One of
Talk
them you
about
hit.
That little quarter there. That was actually supposed to be in the Loboto
I'll
level
number.
at the start of the game, and they decided to move it to this one, which honestly I think was a great decision.
There we go.
We'll find there because
Ta-da!
you know I like to go on for a loop there.
Head
Just
on.
infinite
Apply
cake.
directly to
This
the
level has a lot of
forehead.
cake in it.
Head
You'll see
on.
why
Apply
in a
directly to the forehead.
There's a party going on.
Head on. Apply directly to the forehead.
Yep. So we are in fact in a wedding reception on the cake itself.
Bye.
And if you recognize, or if you noticed just earlier, as
Please
we
to
came
Gib.
in, there was
Thank
the
you to
initials
Gib.
H and B. We have met both of those characters before, but we'll learn a little more explicitly in just a minute.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
we're
I did
gonna see
this.
who
I
they
did
are at
this.
the end
I
of
did
this
this.
section, and that
What's
ends
it
up
like being
the
super
core
based and
of
cool? I don't know, man. I'll tell you as
what
soon as
Bob
I
is
find
truly
out.
feeling. And right here, there's going to be a small trick here. So the edge of these knives do not have, I guess, it can't hurt you. So what we can do is we can glide into a specific section of this, and instead of hurting us, it's going to like push us all the way up to the top.
I'll do it one more time.
This can be a little bit tricky to get.
Hello, Angle. Hello, Angle.
No, okay. I'll let it go.
We got 20 stars, you guys.
Yeah, so we think some of the tricks in this game are FPS dependent, so it could be a function of running on a different system than usual.
So, do we want to keep doing Mario? Do we want to go back to Pokemon Snap?
A quick shout out to Split Fiction and
Do we
in this
want
case,
to
a giant man.
consider other options? I don't know.
Enjoy giant women.
I'm asking you guys, so you tell me what you're
We
thinking.
might have something for you later. Keep watching.
Using our acrobatics.
Power might cut soon. Goodbye. Thank you for stopping in, Karma. Have a good night. I hope they fix that circuit issue.
A lot harder than it looks.
It's a little bit awkward to jump off those.
And if
Kinda
you
open,
recognize
okay.
These pecs, this beard, and this mane, yeah, that's
Wah,
Helmet
wah,
Fullbear
wah,
from earlier.
wah.
Yeah, so the guy that we mentioned that got trampled in an
Nothing over
avalanche or
here, right? No,
something,
okay.
This is actually a
Wait,
wedding
wait,
between
wait, wait, wait,
Helmet
wait,
and
wait,
Bob.
wait,
So
wait,
they were
wait,
together,
wait.
and
I
then
feel
when
like I'm
Helmet
forgetting a
died,
thing.
that's what
Hold on.
caused, Bob to, you know, why
I'm
his
forgetting a
mind is
thing
like this.
outside of this room. That's what
And
I'm
I think this,
forgetting.
you know, level maybe a little bit more subtly is depicting
How was
you know,
that?
substance use or alcohol use, and I think what it really serves to show us here is that the life stressors that Bob have experienced. He's experienced a lot of really hard things, and that can lead to developing certain coping mechanisms. And some people develop coping mechanisms in the form of alcohol. But what happens is that ends up, you know, using alcohol as a coping mechanism often ends up making it more difficult to sustain relationships or isolating yourself even more, which then leads to
21 ain't bad.
more drinking behavior, and so it ends up
Good
being
for fiddling around.
this cycle that maintains itself.
And if you play the game casually, you'll see that he
Let's
wasn't the beginning of the
go.
cycle. The first bottle we went through is him trying to connect with his mom, and his mom isn't there for him either.
Yeah, and I think that just shows too, like the, you know, environmental component, you know, growing up with a parent who has substance use and uses that coping mechanism, and we're learning, we're taking in the world as we're growing up. And so, you know, something that
No,
we
not
see
in here. Okay.
So the
I'm
moth earlier that was
conflating
trying
things
to,
then.
lead us here is actually now trying to stop us by keeping Bob in his cocoon so he doesn't break free and grow as a person. So that's why we have
Which
to,
one are you in?
All of his regrets, all
Which
of his
one are you
sorrows have
in?
now merged into
Which
one
one are you
giant
in,
creature
Toad?
that, we're kind of maybe a bit of a Moby-Dick sort of thing.
I remember you're in one of these and you're
Organized.
just kind of there to give me
I'm
a
not quite
thing.
sure what the symbolism
You're
is
gonna go
here, but
eeps. You
it's,
send me the Chikawa drawing to my
it's a
Discord.
really
Thank
fun
you.
boss fight,
Have
but
a good
it's
night.
also
Have good
surprisingly
sleeps.
difficult to optimize for gameplay-wise.
Yeah, and if you've noticed as well throughout the run, a lot of the
No.
bosses are also supposed to mirror the characters that they're experiencing these issues with. So, for instance, the
Where are you? I'll find you.
the
I'll
guy, I guess,
find
with the
you.
mustache and the red is supposed to be Helmet. So there's supposed to be symbolism between those. And in the cooking level, for example, Truman and Forsyth are two
You
of the
are
puppets.
just a
So
hole.
the trauma
Right,
is
you're
kind
just-
of in the
you're
boss
just
fights as
there
well,
for
where
the
characters
vibes.
that they were
I'm pretty sure the
Yeah.
big bouffant there in the
Absolute
glasses is
vibes.
supposed to be representative of his mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another fun thing.
I think I already
to
talked
notice
to
from
you.
The last phase, the moth was dropping this powder. Which
Yeah.
is pretty much a reference to the
You have
first
nothing.
game where
You
they
have
had
nothing.
The psychic ability of confusion, going into those like little puffs. Actually,
Where ya?
changes
Where
the
ya?
binds
Where ya?
and
Where ya?
confuses
Said,
Raz,
where'd you go?
so
Where'd
using
you
the
go?
wrong
Where'd you
abilities
go?
on
Maybe
each
there'd you
button.
go.
So that's a really fun thing that they brought into this game to have a callback for the first one.
Yeah, there were two total abilities.
No,
that did
not
come
you.
back. So Bites mentioned the first one with being confusion,
Huh.
which thankfully you know,
Herm.
that got an Easter egg in that fight.
Herm.
The other one that did not come back is actually the shield. So if you remember the shield from Psychonauts 1? That was pretty much like, it was very strong. I'll say that. So I don't mind the shield not coming back.
Really excellent prop fly up into Cassie's house. I know that's one that
Ghost.
have been a little touchy in recent days. And yeah, with all the bees
Ghost.
there, and Cassie being the person that the bees
L
all came
is
from,
real.
you would've thought we've been like greenhouse, apiary. You know, we're in a library now.
Yeah, and as you can see here, we're actually getting introduced to a new enemy. Bites just killed the enemy. It's called the Enabler.
Why do you
and
do
if we
that?
would have played this level first before Bob's, we would have had Enablers in Bob's level. So it is optimal to play Bob's level first.
Bye.
And what the Enabler enemy actually does is it pretty much puts a shield around
It's
other
so cute.
enemies, protecting them so they can't get damaged at all until you kill the Enabler.
Hi.
Time for everyone's favorite
Look at me,
power.
look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me.
I guess you could say that's how they bring back Shield from the first game, is using the enablers.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
I think the only level in this game that I don't just love is
because the
the
mental projection
caves.
is adorable.
And that's
It's
mostly
great
because
power.
I get
And
hella
a really
lost
fun
in the
pop culture
caves.
touch for those who might not be aware that Raz and the projection are voiced by Invader Zim and Gur, respectively.
Yep, exactly, yeah. So the voice actor for Gur voices the projection. So this is a really cool callback. If you're an
Have a good
Invader
night,
Zim
Fate
fan, to
Crane.
see both
Have
of
good
these,
sleeps.
Voice actors come back in the same fashion.
Oh. You're just not going to activate for
So
me.
yeah, where Fort Cruller
Thanks
kind
for
of
hanging out,
represented
Fate Crane.
The shattering of the mind as a way to forget things. Cassie here represents forcibly separating portions of yourself into a schema so distinct that they are essentially different people. And parts of Cassie will tell you as you talk to them that, like,
Rude.
oh yeah, no, when I need to know this.
All right, you
I
know what? I
consult
think
this
I
other
think it's a good
version.
idea
So
for
we
us
kind
to
of
switch
have
over
a
to some
mental
Pokemon
quorum
Snap.
and
Hold
decide-
on just a sec.
Or at least
I'm
that's
gonna
the way it used to work.
pop
until
this
the
off.
librarian decided that the only way to keep order was to lock the other ones away.
We'll do more of that some
And I guess
other
some
time.
slight
But we've
more
got a
context
sixth
on
of
for
the
those
stars
other
already.
personalities. So the
We've got a
split
whole
personalities
sixth of the
Cassie,
stars.
so
We've got
the
20 out of
angry one or
120.
the sad one, or the
Come
one
on,
that's just
you've
trying
got
to
a
control
signal.
everything. It
Don't
ends
be
up being the
shy.
angry one that
Don't
ends up
be
taking
shy.
over. So I feel like that can be a lot of kind of an emotional thing where most people are going to go to anger first when they experience something.
Don't be shy.
And I think it's
You got this,
symbolic
champ.
of the parts of ourselves. We all are made up of ourselves.
You
are
do
made up
have
of
a
multiple
signal.
different
See?
Parts, and
See?
each of those different
I
parts
told ya.
come out at different
I told
times.
ya.
They serve us at different points of our lives. And sometimes we're maybe identify more with certain parts of us than others.
Pokemans.
But I think it's really interesting that you're seeing a lot represented as
Let's
like 2D
continue. We don't want to start a new
structures
game.
here,
We got so
because I think
far.
that's like when you
You've been waiting for me.
deny certain parts of yourself,
Sure.
or other parts take over and other ones are suppressed. You get this very
Hey,
2D,
I didn't get enough
like,
photos in the
lifeless
cave
version
last
of
time.
yourself, whereas if you can, reconcile with and integrate these.
I missed
portions
out
of
on some of
yourself,
my
like,
favorite
you
things.
get a
Hold
bunch
on.
of 2D things stacked on
Because I've
top
got
of
the
each other,
apple
which
and
is
the pester
a 3D,
ball,
that's
so-
a whole you, a whole self.
So now we're inside one of our
Fudge
stories
nuggets.
trying to rescue another part of Cassie. This is what the privateer, kind of the racketeer, the smuggler.
Yeah, we're trying to find evidence because we're trying to, I guess, blackmail the mean version because all the other personalities want to stand up to the mean version of Cassie, but they're too scared and they don't really trust Raz. So Raz is trying to find evidence to give to them so they can kind of come together to help defeat the mad portion of the librarian. So this section's kind of like open world a little bit. And so all three of these doors can be done in any order. So we can actually go in and find the evidence.
Yep. And a little bit more save and quit action in between each segment to speed things
Yay.
along a little bit. But while we
Ditto.
finish this section, Curry, anything else you'd like us to know?
You betcha. $25 from Squidney, who says, Psychonauts is one of my favorite game series, and I'm so happy to get to catch it this year. Listen to all the little enablers in the chat cheering you on. That's right,
Come
the
here.
enablers are
Come here.
showing up now.
Come here. I need to save
And
the puffball.
$15 from Heathbar, who says,
I need
"As
to
a
save the
human who loves
puffball from the
speaking out about
puffball."
the human psyche in gaming, I love Psychonauts, and I love supporting the prevention.
Yeah,
of
there
cancer.
we go.
Thank you so much for your donations. I also agree. I love
Bye
how
bye.
much we're learning right now.
You're
Thank you so
okay.
much
You'll
for
be
that
fine.
info.
Yeah, and
You'll be
I'll
fine.
especially thank our first donor, but as Raz says, while he
Up.
appreciates the
Timing,
enthusiasm
what's
of
that?
the
What's that
enablers,
taste like?
Listening to them might not be the best course of action. So yeah, this
That's
is a
what it
lesson
tastes
that
like.
you don't always want to evolve your Pokemon because the librarian has evolved into the Dibrarian, and that's bad for us.
Giant woman
Yes.
Yes,
Yes. Sorry.
this is the giant
This is
woman.
actually where
Yeah.
the two giant women
Yeah.
are in
I'll
the
take
run.
2. I'll take 2. It's not 3, but I'll take 2.
Yeah, so Bites is trying to get the ruler to spawn here before he transitions this boss into the phase where he has to.
We're not quite at the
draw
point
their
of taking
projection,
Pokemon
because
sign
the ruler
pictures, if
does
I
a
remember correctly.
lot of
Oh, I
damage.
still need to get the flute. I still need the flute. I am nothing without my
But
flute.
we're only going to be using the ruler on the last phase of
I
it.
can't get
because then
Bespard
Bites will
without
be
flute.
able to immediately hit the boss in the last phase.
I can't get any of the best. Well, I can get one Bespard without
But now
flute.
all we need to wait for is the mental projection to come off, back off its cooldown. Cooldowns or ammo for things are seen in the kind of colored elements around the powers in the bottom left and bottom right corners.
Well, fine.
Yeah, one of the reasons we also had to help Cassie and Bob is because we're trying to get into this machine called the Astrolathe, which we're trying to use on somebody.
I'm so
Hopefully,
glad
maybe somebody
Psychonauts is
important.
getting the recognition it
and now
deserves.
it's finally repaired, so we are actually going to use it.
This song sounds familiar.
Yeah, if you played Psychonauts 1, welcome back to the Flea Circus.
Yeah.
We're sorry.
Look at that happy little paw. Look at that happy little paw. Just
Yeah,
a
see,
happy
Raz's
little
whole
guy.
Kind of story,
He's just
especially
happy
the
to
first
be
game,
here.
is
He's a little
He
guy.
doesn't want to be a part of this moving circus
I love
with his
him.
family. It's something that
I
he's
love
trying to
him.
escape, and that was one of the themes in that game, and that's kind of what the entire last level was in the first game, was Raz with Coach Oleander kind of reliving the entire circus and kind of a weird...
One of these has got to
like
be
a
better
weird
than
level design with all the
that.
meat and everything, so this is supposed to be a callback to that, but also just everything Raz
You know
has
what?
been
Why
through as
not?
well.
Stretched
Shout outs
out
to the Metal Gear
ditto.
one, that was just before this. What a thrill here.
We're still in a dream.
Slightly better.
Quite literally.
That was pretty good. Oh, I've got another one for you. Hold on. $100 from Captain Snuggles, who says, "I'm still in the stream.
Yes. Yes.
Speedrunner."
Yes.
So yeah, now we are in Nona's mind.
Yep.
Nona,
Our
kind of
grandmother.
Yeah, as far as we know, our grandmother is effectively a member of our extended family. She's always been there as long as Raz is known.
Very
Fine.
sweet person.
Judge me.
As, from
As
the-
we can
the-
see,
the
this is her
quilted,
mind,
felted
you know?
inside of her mind.
There's quilts everywhere, but there is a very
I think
dark
I need to
piece
get
of
one
Nona's
more
mind, which you're seeing right here.
New Pokemon, and I think I know one I
You'll see it
definitely
there
didn't
kind of
get.
in the background, but there's a locket that's chained up in the back, and there's a ton of baggage that is built up behind that lock. So we need to do this fight so we can actually unlock that and sort of, I guess, like, release the flood for Nona to be able to
so
remember
close, but okay.
everything that's been going
Okay,
on.
fine.
And I feel like just there's a lot of like repressed memories type of thing where
One more
someone's
Pokemon.
forgetting, or maybe they're purposely forgetting.
Welcome back.
And just that repression.
Yeah, I think it reminds. I mean, it's quite literal.
I know one we
emotional
didn't get.
baggage
I know
building
at
up
least
as
one we
this
didn't
big
get.
Dam that it sounds like is eventually going to kind of collapse, and I think it symbolizes just kind of what can happen when we avoid or suppress our emotions or our past experiences. We keep pushing them down. Eventually, things are going to explode out. It's like if you know, are someone who cleans your house and like just shoves everything in your closet, like that's all fine and dandy. Like, you know, maybe the door closes for a long time, but then one day it doesn't and it bursts open and you've got an even greater mess to clean up.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Like in
That
some
was a good
cases,
little
I feel like
fix.
people who practice avoidant behavior long enough, they get to that point where it feels like, well, this trauma is kind of like the all I have left. You know, if I don't,
Cutie muffin.
if this isn't a part of me anymore, what is there beyond that?
Oh, like I'm protected because it's scary to think of a life with
Like
that, where I don't
that's
have
always
that.
been the core of who I am, knowing how to deal with it, knowing these, you know, these facts are the bedrock of me. And if that part of me isn't useful
don't-
anymore, then what do I do?
I don't think I
it's
have a
an
magic
interesting
card
thing
photo
that's
yet, do I?
important
Did I
as
get
well,
one
is
in the
that
river?
People have trouble letting go of these parts of themselves because you can't imagine a life where things are different.
Yeah, and so where we're at now actually is we're actually
Aw.
inside of Truman's
Magmar
mind,
overdid
which
it.
he is the head of the Psychonauts, and
That's not Truman.
yeah, that doesn't seem like Truman. So I think Truman might have somebody else's brain.
Was that Nick Johnsmith?
It might have been.
Well, let's
I think we're gonna find out. I think we just have to sit along for the ride here.
Fair enough. Everyone make sure your belt is
everyone
securely
buckle up.
fastened. Yep.
Hands and feet inside the ride at all times.
We'll take
And
it.
listen to
We'll
the
take
best
it.
song imaginable for such a ride.
Yep. And while we make our way through this story expositional song, Curry, would you
That was
accompany us
okay.
with some lovely donations?
It would be my pleasure. $100 from Andrew says, first-time donor, long-time admirer of the GDQ community. Had to donate for some amazing runners sharing their skills with double fines.
Alright, I need to not fuck it up this
Boggles
time.
is my favorite level overall. There are so many small details to it in how it portrays Bob. However, being plural myself, Cassie's collection holds
What?
a special place in my heart. And $50 from Shads who says, Psychonauts
I feel
2 is
like you're
one of my
going in.
favorite
There you
games.
go.
It was a double fine idea to
There's a
donate to
new.
censor cancer into the mental void permanently. Thank you, GDQ and Prevent Cancer Foundation, for all you do.
See, because
true.
I
And
missed
thank
the
you so much
third
to
one.
the
We
donor
don't
who
get
mentions,
Arcanine. We just get
plural,
Growlithe. We just get
systems
Puppy.
and other forms of self-identification. I was thinking of Cassie as somebody with very strict parts, but it
We'll get
really
Big
could,
Puppy soon.
and does also represent somebody who is plural, because there are people who have that very healthy relationship where there are different people and they take charge on different days.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a really good thing to point out.
So we're kind of getting.
I
a
really
lore
like
dump
that first
here,
Rapidash photo.
Learning about
She
the war.
pretty.
You can see there's Ford and Ligula fighting.
It's a very one-sided
Yeah.
and perhaps dishonest representation
Yes,
of what's
yeah.
going on here.
I
but that's
gotta
kind of
know.
the nature-
I gotta
Getting
know
one
how that
side of the
compares.
story here.
Theme parks haven't historically been known for their, their storytelling tells both sides of a story.
Yeah, so this mind is very much misinterpreting the events from someone else's perspective. So
This is terrible,
how,
but it works. It
um,
counts.
This is how Nick is kind of seeing everything that's been playing out.
Yeah, these are those kind of framing events we talked about at the very beginning of the run, the things that led to the events
Better.
of Psychonauts 1. But of course, we're only seeing this mind.
Not better.
Whoever this is.
I'm glad Bites played the scream.
Yes, thank you.
You can skip that cutscene, but we had to play it.
We just had to. Look at all this water here. It wasn't
Better.
Here
Everyone's having such a lovely
Better.
time in the flood.
They're just
We
singing along
did
in the
it.
water.
I do appreciate all the small details.
Look
here.
how
We have
happy
someone
he
here who might know a little
is.
bit more about this if there's time.
Please.
Look how happy
$100
he
from Aaron who says,
is.
Hey, Psychonauts 2 developer
See, Oak
here.
agrees with me. He's
Thank
so
you so
happy.
much for speedrunning our game. Yeah, let's hear it for Aaron. Thank you so much for showing up.
Thank you so much for all
Look
your
at
hard
that,
work,
such a good
Aaron.
picture.
We alluded to it briefly earlier, but there is a big documentary called The Psychodyssey that came out in dozens of parts talking about the blood, sweat, tears, and years that went into making this game. It very nearly didn't happen multiple times. They had to make the difficult decision whether to cut down its scope, cancel the game altogether, or what they ultimately decided to do, which was they chose to get acquired by Microsoft to get the time and resources to finish making this game.
Welcome back.
And at the end of it all, we got something just really, really special.
Yeah.
So I think everybody on this couch and
Yay.
probably everyone watching at home is grateful that it turned out the way that it did.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And Bites is grateful to have learned relatively
I like this
recently,
level. I like a couple
it won't be
Pokemon that
as
are
relevant
only in
for
this
portion
level.
of the fight, 'cause we're
So
leading,
yay.
the judges and censors into the water as best as we can. But as it turns out, all of these snowbanks in this area and the next ones are actually full of rocks.
Yeah, it's actually infinite rocks.
Yes.
You can just keep pulling rocks out of the snow for some reason.
Yeah, before that, we thought you had to fight this a bit more straightforward. But as it turns out, sometimes you just let
Hi,
it
little
rock.
guy.
Yeah.
You want a snack?
Right there, I angled my camera specifically so
You
the
want a
judge would
snack?
spawn right next to the water, so I can just push him right out of the way.
Oh, please.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, there's this fight and one fight.
Oh,
later on
so
that are two of
close.
the longest fights in the game. These are also very tricky fights. This one, I believe, has 3 waves. So part of the reason why Bites got that extra health is because specifically of these fights at the end. Because a lot
I've
of
been
different
playing
things
too
can
much of
happen
new
with the
Pokemon
spawns, or
Snap because
the
I just
enabler
straight up
protecting
like
someone is also random.
tried to zoom in and
I'll
use
do
an
it
item
later.
at the same time.
Oh, I'll get.
It's always the doubts that are remaining.
The doubts do tend to linger.
Yeah, the
don't
doubts
they?
are lingering.
If you got more time, I've got more support to send. Awesome. So this comment is from Aaron from previously. Thank you so much for speedrunning our game. It was fun to make it, and it's fun to watch you break it.
Oh, God.
I've been
bleh.
watching GDQ for over a decade now, and it feels really special to get to see something I worked on.
I might just be having an off day. I might be tired enough that I'm just no more good right now. That's entirely possible.
Of the run.
Thank you.
I need the flute for you.
We have time for a few more here too.
Oh, you got it.
Come on, turn around.
Who says, had to donate for my favorite, most excellent game, Psychonauts 2. Thank you, PCF and F Cancer. On the run.
You only have like 8 bits to work with. I need to allocate carefully. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm failing, but I'm trying.
4 or 5 times. And the wait for Psychonauts 2 was totally worth it for me. Great to see a game I love on the GDQ stage.
Go! Be free, little star!
Donating for one of my fave games of all time. And now I'm going to have the Golovia song in my head all week, so thanks a ton for that. We've got so much love pouring in. Keep those donations coming in, chat. Thank you so much for your generosity so far.
Hi!
And what an amazing
Dragon.
game. Y'all been popping off of how much you enjoyed this game. Can we get
Oh, no, I don't have a good angle. I don't have a good angle. Hold on. Yep. Get down. Get down. Come on, boy. Go ahead. Get down. Come on, girl. Go ahead. Get down. Yes. Thank you. Good job. You did exactly what I needed you to do. Thank you. We don't have Gyarados, but we do have secret ending. Secret tunnel.
Totally weird.
Secret tunnel.
We'll be getting off the ride again
Through the mountain.
Secret
tunnel.
Wait, they lived in the ocean.
Yes.
Oh, they lived in the ocean, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a hard life.
Yeah.
Talk about all the sharks down there, right? Or like cocktails.
Is that what the sarcophagus was about? Huh.
Yeah. And she's my fake grandma.
Yeah, we finally put enough pieces together to realize that Lucy, or as the Grolovians know her, Maligula, the former countess or like high advisor to Grolovia, was
now
also,
I can take pictures of
was
signs.
the former identity of
Yay.
Raz's Nona.
Getting
So
there.
I guess the lore from that is
One step closer to
Raz's,
Kitty.
Grandparents actually die in the flood itself.
Correct.
And Raz does not know that. And so what
Stoner
happened
Squirtle.
was that,
Squirtle Squad.
Raz's father kind of replaced them with Nona as sort of a substitute.
What an action
but they
pose.
also
What an
did
action
not know
pose.
that she was like Maligula.
Yeah.
I think it was Ford that replaced them all.
Oh, yep,
and,
it was Ford.
changed everyone's memory.
Oh.
Which
There
is
we go,
why
yep.
Ford didn't want to remember any of it afterwards.
Yep. Because I know Ford was angry when we repaired
Yeah, we
his
got a
mind
decent
because
photo
he
in
does
there.
not want to
I'm not going to
remember.
say we got a good one,
Ford
but we got a
loved Lucy,
decent one.
So seeing that happen to her and then having to do
One
what he did is the
single
only
star
way
you
to
because
kind
I
of
had my
keep her
angle
around,
so
because
wrong.
everyone else agreed she was too dangerous.
Yeah. And since Nona had all that repressed memories, they were thinking
We'll go
there's
with
no
that
way
for
that
now.
Maligula would ever come back. So
And I
they
didn't even
decided to
bother
let
taking a
Nona
picture of
kinda
Mankey.
live out her life and just not worry about her.
All right, that was all very heavy. How about we do some Tony Hawk stunts on a Fabergé egg?
Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
The hole in one!
Hooray.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Wow.
Very nice.
I know.
Bites has nailed that 3 times in a row between the last 2 practice runs in here. That was so perfect.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
there's so many.
Just cut off the
mechanical
sides,
things
make
we
it a
could've
square,
told
it'll
you
be
about how you need
fine.
to adjust
It'll be
your speed
fine.
and your
It's still in the
direction to
center
make
of the
sure you
frame,
don't
just
go
cut off the
through that
sides.
portal in the wrong way because it can soft lock you, and now we don't have to worry about any of that.
And there's-
Hurry, some more donations if you please.
You betcha. $50 from Cruisin' USA, who says, still happy to donate during a run of my favorite series, Psychonauts. Thanks to all the runners and behind
Not
the
that I
scenes
have
crews for your
opinions.
work this week. Trans rights.
Trans rights.
Trans rights.
Trans rights.
$50 from Nerd Cubed, who says, was it worth it to stay up until 5 a.m. watching
Well,
Psychonauts
I
2?
know.
Yes.
I wasn't
of course.
expecting miracles on that one.
$50 from G-Man, who says,
Oh,
I wish my loved one was
That's
not
actually
dead,
way better
but
than I was
alive."
expecting.
Oh, okay. But that brain.
Way better than I
now
was
has
expecting
a
for
voice
that.
And a name.
Yeah, so this is very odd. So it seems like Nick is not who he says he is. It seems like Nick is actually someone called Gristle Malik, who was
What you
actually
got
the
for me?
heir to Grolovia and is the reason
Zoomies!
why Maligula
You got me
exists.
zoomies!
He's also Elijah Wood.
It's true. Elijah having appeared in previous Double Fine games as
I
Jack Black.
got zoomies.
Shout outs to Brutal
Let's
Legend.
go back, get photos of signs. I saw the sign.
Yeah,
It was made
so
of
Crystal
Pokemon. I
learned,
saw the sign.
Crystal
Taking
lived
its
a very pampered and
photo.
sheltered
Don't
life
know
and was
where
perfectly
we'll
comfortable
go
doing
though.
that, and then
I
when,
saw the sign.
flood came, and we'll learn why it happened a little later on. But
You guys
that
choose
wiped
to stay
away
here for this.
Crystal's life of comfort, and so he's been
That's all I
forever
can
searching
say.
for a way to get back to
You
that.
hear me say
And when
that,
he
and you
learned that
choose to
Maligula
stay
was
here.
alive, he decided to infiltrate the Psychonauts and learn what they knew and how to
Come on,
provide
come on. You know
Maligula
you've
to
always
the
wanted to be a
former
surfer too.
glory,
You know you've
as
always
the
wanted to be a
Nickelodeons
surfer
would say.
too.
Yeah, and so this right here, so this scene would actually be something that happened in
Yeah,
the Rhombus of
see, I
Ruin
told ya.
when Truman was actually kidnapped. Eventually that brain will
What?
go in
That
his head,
counted.
right?
That
I don't
counted.
know how Crystal
I
manages
never
that
claimed to
with
be
his own
sane.
brain already removed. You'd think you try to do those two things at the same time. But
Yeah, and he has to put his own brain back in as well, so I think some questions there.
That was a decent Pidgey, I think. Not as good as last time, but okay.
Yeah, so Crystal has pretty much been the puppet master behind everything.
you want to
that's
talk
been
about
going on.
self-perceptions being a
Yeah.
bit much. Here's how Crystal sees himself and how he sees Raz.
Yeah, so Crystal is pretty much someone that, you know, he lost everything. And
The world is his oyster. All he
Yes.
likes to eat is fancy caviar.
Yep. And so he lost everything, and he feels
There
like
we
it's someone
go.
that's trying to
Thank
just
you.
come back to the glory
Thank
that
you
they
for
were at,
playing
but
along.
The way they're going about it might not have been fully ethical.
We
and
here
it's
at
ending up
Kawariko
destroying
appreciate
a
your
lot more
cooperation.
than what it could. So just the revenge side of that.
Yeah, like the destructive nature of revenge.
Snorlax.
It's a heck of a
Hi.
motivator, but it also leaves behind a lot of doubt, regret, fear, judgmentalism, bad moods, all sorts of bad feelings, as
Bye.
we're seeing here.
Yeah, so you can see Crystal's mind, unlike all the other ones, actually has every emotion in it in pretty much all of the fights. So this one, you see the doubts, you see the panic attacks.
All right, let's
The
see.
judge is going to show up here, so Crystal's mind has everything. So
And
it's
you
just
have a nice
mixed emotions.
bloodthirsty
No
crowd,
hopes,
too.
but let's see.
Which is appropriate both for how he thinks the
Yes!
Grillians saw what the Psychonauts did to him, and his own personal animus and malice towards
We
Raz
did
and
it.
everybody else associated
But
with
that
the
also
Psychonauts.
means.
He's really
Oh, but I don't
making
have the
his problems
flute.
everybody
Oh,
else's
but I don't have the
Yeah, and I think
flute.
revenge can really serve as a distraction that keeps us from being
I
able
need
to
the
process
flute to make you
the-
go,
the,
make
you
you
know,
do the
political instability he
sparks.
experienced, the actual things
I
that
need the
were
flute
hard
to
for
make it
him.
complete.
You know,
I
he
did
can
not
almost face
complete.
this mask of revenge,
Uh,
and that really is just a
I did not get that
distraction from
photo.
being able to work through or the things that you have experienced.
We did just skip a platforming section there by doing some cool parkour instead. So if you were like, as if there were any doubt this game is parkour, well, there is a lot of menus, especially in combat. But yeah, we were able to go up along the spine of that level segment and just kind of fly over it instead.
All right.
Time for more ride.
Yep.
Time
and we
to
get
piss
a
off Tiger
giant
Mom.
Raz in Crystal's head.
Yes, we are in fact living in his head.
Yeah, we are quite literally living in his head.
Jazz hands.
And we get
I
to
don't
hear
know,
Crystal
like,
sing here
but
as well.
Thanks,
the song
Tiger
is
Mom.
so catchy that I'm beginning to believe that we were kind of dopes all along. Curry, is that true, or is there anything else you can share with us?
Well, we've got, I don't know, I can't speak to whatever is happening in the level
Maybe
right now,
that'll
but
be
I'm sure
good.
someone else can, because I've got $100 from Becca who says, it's very cool to see someone breeze through a bunch of levels and boss fights I worked on. Thank you for running Psychonauts
I don't know
2,
how much
Lesson
attention
3.
you've been paying to
That's
the
Becca's developer for
GDQ,
the game.
but
Let's give it
a
up.
lot of the developers of the game are actually watching right now and
Thank you
making
so
a lot
much,
of
Becca. You're
donations
watching
complimenting
live
the
here.
runner.
Thank you for helping us with this.
And of course, we exit through the gift shop as you would in any good theme park.
How'd we get up here?
None of those are good angles,
no.
but
I
that's
guess we'll
probably
never
the
know.
best. You look like you're headbutting Meowth.
But yeah, Lily
And
also went
I
into Crystal's
respect
mind
that.
with us, but we just never saw her for a lot of it because she was kind of helping us in the background. So she was there to save us in the end.
Oh, look at his little eyes. Look at his little eyes.
Yeah, so this is actually the last couple segments in the game. So after this, we're going to be entering
Sure, that
one
counts.
final
That counts.
area, which is then going to lead into what will be the final boss fight.
Good damage step. Skip by stepping into the vortex to skip the cutscene that leads into the next area. And this section, as we go into the vortex,
It's probably not the
that is
highest point
Maligula,
photo,
is
but I don't
supposed to be a
care. It's ridiculous and
representation of what
adorable.
actually happened in Grulovia leading up to the flood. There's normally a lot of combat segments here, but if we turn around and jump into this final painting instead, we skip most of this section.
I wish you were facing
We
me
are right
with that.
on into
That's
the
some
final boss
anime
fight
girl
against
shit right
Caligula.
there.
Yeah, so this whole arena is actually really cool. So this is supposed to be the flood itself. You can see all the buildings.
Let's see if
on the
that's
side,
better.
just
Not a
completely
better
flooded.
size, but
So this is, I guess, the core of Maligula's
that might be a better
memory,
size.
Just seeing everything just completely destroyed, and so Raz is
What?
in that time here to stop her.
We did a decent amount of switching out our powers going into this.
Let's
fight. We
see.
saw Bites
Let's
doing
see
that
how
menu
we
menu
do.
as we loaded into this area because the way we need to control Maligula is very deliberate. Because this is an any percent
Shut
run,
up.
because we didn't collect the extra half a mines except for the ones
Does
in
Lapras
Conference
have a
Cookouts
non-relax
resident of safety
pose,
health,
like in this
fight
game?
is very dangerous. We don't do a ton of damage. We don't have a ton of extra health to give, so we're going to be using the time bubble pretty liberally.
Oh
We're
no,
going to
I
have
saw
to respect
Snorlax
the
yawn
danger
and
that
now
these
I'm
snakes
yawning.
represent,
Oh no.
when they splash back down next to you, that is an
Scratching
AoE,
his
so
tummy.
You really have to be on your toes, dodging attacks, and getting in the side.
Yeah, look at him scratching his tummy.
Yeah, a lot of these phases.
Little guy. He's a
there
little
is
guy.
actually a damage cap per phase. So once I get to a certain area of health that Maligula has,
Hooray.
it'll just stop taking damage until the next battle phase. It makes it very convenient for each one.
Pikachu on a stump?
I get to, as you saw, stun lock her with the time bubble and throwing the ice.
Yawning is so contagious. That pose is perfect. That pose is
So yeah,
perfect.
now there's a damage cap. I can't
What do you
do
mean he's
anymore,
not in the center of the frame?
using time
What do you
bubbles
mean
to
he's not in the center?
delay
What do
as
you
much as I
mean?
can,
I call more shenanigans. This is gonna be like 200.
Curry, 2 last donations
Oh,
before we
300.
transition into the final phase of this fight.
Better than I was expecting. I was thinking we were gonna sprawl by with like 250 points on that one.
Means a lot to me and was my original introduction to the speedrunning community, so I had to donate during this run. Good luck to all the runners. And $150 from
Did I just get a perfect as far as you can? I think I did. I think I just took a perfect Kangaskhan photo. I'm proud of me. Hooray.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it really. We only got to see some of it since we skipped a lot of the cutscenes, but this game and the first one are extremely
Yay,
funny and
much
well
better.
written in different ways because they represent people at different points in their lives. But
I got your
yeah,
sign.
that's
I took
part
that
of why
just for
this
you.
is my favorite game of 2021.
And I'll say too, this character of Maligula, it seems like
Do you have my
she
flute?
has
Do you have my flute?
experienced,
Do you have my
like,
flute?
A lot of trauma in her upbringing, and has, you know, when we've experienced a lot of trauma, what can happen?
You do have
is
my flute.
these
Okay.
detection
Okay.
areas of our
Okay.
brain
We gotta
that,
do
like,
beach
light
again.
up, or
We've gotta
there
be
are
our
also
best Ken
detectors that go off
and do beach
when we
again.
experience danger. But if you've
Because
experienced
now
a
we
lot of
can get
trauma,
the best
these
Snorlax
detectors
photo.
can
If I do it right. If I remember to do it
overactivated
right. We can
and
get the best
fire
Snorlax
even long
photo.
time after danger, or just in the absence of danger. Like, you can imagine if when your smoke alarm goes off when you just have like burnt toast, or your shower's on and there's steam.
Speaking of burnt toast, also 2 things. One,
Timing, what's
shout out
that?
to giant women, and also I guess giant children, because that's a thing in both Psychonauts games. And 2, time is coming up very shortly. As soon as she's off the cliff here.
Last hit right here, and time.
GG.
We're a Psychonaut now.
Oh, good. I can keep this pin on.
We're finally graduated from the intern program.
You guys want to start off with the shoutouts if you have any?
Yeah, I'd say, I guess, just shout out to Double Fine, the developers of this game. This is a really awesome game. All their games are absolutely amazing, so definitely check out the Psychonauts games. And there's a whole plethora of games that they've made that are all really cool. So shout out to Double Fine.
My name's Kawari, and I'm easily
second that, and
entertained
just
by
to
teddy
say
bears
that
being cute.
The amount of effort that was put
Give me
into
more
protecting
Totoro,
mental health
please.
in a way that
There's
was,
never enough
you know,
Totoro in my
that
life.
Owner said, and in a way it's fun, it's light, but it's also really representative of people's experiences.
Oh, I
Shout
missed
out
you.
to
I
Content
missed you,
Marathon
didn't
teams
I?
Doing good work in online marathons for the sake of mental health, like paced events led by people like Amber Cyprin, Final Flame, Argik, Hut 601, and a lot of other names you may
Yeah.
recognize. Preventathon, RPG Limit Break, always doing great.
Absolutely had luck
raising
that
money
last
for NAMI,
time.
the National Alliance on Mental Illness, and so many more that I've had the pleasure of working with over the years, but can't name right now. So thank you to everyone, and keep doing great work to raise money for great causes.
Oh,
Fights.
I don't know how we got Butterfree out of that one, but okay.
girlfriend, who's been pretty much my largest supporter of my speedrun career, starting real early in 2020.
I didn't know there was a Scyther there too. That's funny. That's the first time I've actually hit that one in my entire life.
Slide 2 from Nave coming up soon, and also the run for Jet Runner from Zyphals. I'll be on the couch for both of those runs Friday morning. And shout out to GDQ. Thank you for allowing me to show off Psychonauts 2 again and having me on the stage here. I had a great time. And yeah,
Chansey, good.
Keep donating. Enjoy the rest of the event. And thank you for having me.
Chansey, good.
Folks, what did you think of that Psychonauts 2 run? That was an
Bye-bye.
amazing run by It's Bites. Congratulations. Folks, we're going to move into a quick break here, so get up, stretch, grab water.
So
hydrate,
yeah,
whatever
we
you
did
need
the
to.
beach
Practice
level
self-care. I think
again.
that's one of the most important lessons from this run. Take care of yourselves, take care of
I
the
missed
people
the
around
perfect
you,
Pikachu
and
shot.
we'll be
Oh,
back
look
with
at that
more
Kirby!
after this
Look
short
at that Kirby! Look at that Kirby! Oh, Kirby gone. There was such a good Kirby. Let's try that. Maybe that's even better.
Too, folks. It was such an amazing run. I learned so
Meowth's
much
just getting
about
hard
psychology
bonked.
during that run, things I had never knew before, and I hope y'all learned something new as well. Y'all seem to appreciate
Yes.
it. $25 from Saxon. It says sick hole-in-one. That was a pretty cool move back
That's
then.
not better.
$100
I don't
from
understand
Zach
how that's a
Tucker, who
Butterfree
says,
shot.
says, "Gay rights."
That is the most
Personal
epic
growth.
photo bomb.
And $50
I've gotta
from
put that in the
Atara-san, who
album.
Says, loving the Psychonauts 2 run. This series is so dear to me for all the things it gets right. From the gameplay, the humor, the storytelling, and the artwork. Thank you so much for showcasing this game.
Maybe this one, but I really like this one. I think that's got best Totoro vibes. And as you know, that's what you should base a Pokemon photo off of, right? Let's give you a try. Yes. Surfing Pikachu. Oh no, I'm gonna be bullied. Oh no. I'll die. Looks like we got an ad break incoming. Yeah, sure. Keep the balloon. Balloon. Size is better. Shut up. You have no taste.
And folks, while we're on this quick break, just again, a quick reminder. All of your donations goes towards the
better
Prevent
one.
Cancer
You have no
Foundation,
taste.
or PCF. Their goal is a world where cancer is preventable, detectable, and beatable for all. That means reducing the cancer mortality rate, addressing all preventable cancers across all populations, and just making this knowledge of prevention and early detection more accessible for
You know
people
what? I
in
was
medically
thinking
underserved
for this
communities.
game, why
It's
don't
really
we?
about getting the word out. And
Why don't we
and
move?
sponsoring and funding research that
If I
helps
can,
detect
this
cancer
up
early. That's
here.
really their core mission.
Give you an
If you
actual
stop
better
at
visual
the
for this
beginning,
game.
you don't need to worry about it afterwards.
That would make
So
sense,
every
right?
single dollar goes to that beginning of the pipeline of just, can we find cancer first? Can we find it before cancer finds out about us? It's such an amazing mission. So I
Oh,
hope
wow.
you all will keep supporting PCF. If you're just stopping by during this break, hello. You can donate at gdq.gd/donate.
Next
every single one
course, next
of your dollars,
Pokemon
and donations
sign.
goes towards PCF.
I need
So
to
we
not
appreciate
get
all your
distracted by all the
generosity
things
so
I
far.
want to do.
And this has been
You
an
stay up into
amazing
groceries straight at
science
opening
block.
times, and you can nap when the bad weather
I'm
comes
glad I
in
got to
and
catch
not be
most of
cold.
it, and I
That's
hope you
also
did
a smart
too,
thought.
because the runs there were just so amazing. We got to hear from not just
Oh,
some
I didn't
amazing
do it right.
speedrunners
I
and
didn't do it
commentators,
right. I
but
failed.
also just
I
the
failed.
amazing scientists we had on the couch. It was just amazing learning from them. just hearing
Oh, I
them
don't
sharing
need you
their
to jingle
knowledge
the
with
keys
us
at me,
and
my
just
dude. I am perfectly capable of
experiencing
jingling my own keys in this game,
what
especially.
knowledge they had to share with us and what is possible for us in the realm of science. So I'm very happy to have been here during Science Block, and I hope you all are too.
Because we gotta do this one at least twice. Depending on how good I am at this. Oh. Shove off. Explode. 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 Thank you. Alright, 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 alright. Getting a best bird. Getting a best bird. Getting a best bird. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yes. Yes. Hot sauce. Oh, you have distracted me. Shut up. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. Your recent Nuzlocke run, you've already lost a Moltres? Dude, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Welcome back, everyone, to Awesome
Hi,
Games That
bye.
Quit 2026.
That
We're
was
about
a
to hear some
good
from some
shot.
amazing prizes, but real
I
quickly,
hope that looked
my
as
name's
good as
been
it
heard.
felt, because
I'll
that
give
was
it
a
over to the
good
prize team
shot.
For now. I hope you keep donating and supporting PCF with your donations. Let's see
My
what you
my
can
weird
win
little
from the
Pokemon
prize
foible
team.
is, as much as I love Pokemon, I don't like the fight part of Pokemon. That part makes me really sad, so I like all of the games that don't make me Pokemon fight.
I think it's almost time.
The horror block's almost
So my Pokemon games are usually like the auxiliary games, like pinball and Snap and you know, that sort of thing.
because we want to make sure that you can be eligible to win.
But you've been doing a
all of these
randomizer run
prizes
and you've had
for
both
the
amazing and
end
awful
of Fatal
luck.
Frame 2.
I can't imagine. I cannot imagine.
Does time even matter when the horror block is here?
No, it's
Which
very
game are you playing?
unfathomable. It really warps with your mind. I really hope I can kind of get my head straight with these prizes here.
Oh, prize time! Prize time! I love seeing this stuff.
Are you willing to help me with
I
this?
love seeing this stuff. I love how much of it
I
is
mean, let's
handmade
go. We
and
have
what
to do
people
it.
can do for handmade things now.
All right, first off,
Okay.
this really, really great
Brat bro!
Pika dumpling, amigurumi, brought to you by Regali.
Oh, you're perfect.
You have
You're perfect.
known
Emerald,
Regali's creations
but
strewn across
randomizer.
all of our submissions throughout the GDQ event.
Oh, that's so good.
Look
But
no further
but
to
honestly,
the
I think
greatest
that's the
quality,
best
from
Zapdos photo
Regali.
I've ever
A
gotten.
nice weighted
The Wild
crochet,
Encounters learn set
some
trainer
nice
teams,
yarn
gym
to it.
types, and items are
Definitely,
randomized. That's
set this
brutal,
to
dude.
ward off the evil spirits of the horror block with an only $5 donation towards that.
And speaking of other very
I
cute
really
things,
like
it's
him with the
cute
little
to make the
tail
horror
sticking
block.
out from
Absolutely,
behind
we
him.
have
I
this
really like that.
Adorable
Look at that. Look at that
beanie
little
from
tail just
Kerwin.
sticking out behind
It's
him.
a $10 minimum.
Minimum.
Minimum is a really hard word to say when you're scared.
Yeah, absolutely.
But minimum donation, and it's.
The
got
lady
Pikachu's
talking
name
now was
on it.
saying that
It
she was
is
a
incredibly
like
warm,
grade school
which,
teacher before.
You know, a few days ago,
Your starter choices were
Pittsburgh, this
Pichu,
would have been very useful.
Drowsy,
Quite toasty
and
outside.
Mewtwo. That
But yes, again, thank you so much, Carwin, for sending this in. $10 minimum donation
That-
to the end of Fatal Frame 2.
that's
to
a
get that
party.
donation in.
You know what? I actually do believe in the positivity of things.
It's like
very
somebody
vibrant
didn't
and
get the
cute.
note
So we're
about
gonna
the
keep
theme
things
for the
rolling on
party.
in the $10
Your Route
tier.
1 catch
So we
was
do
Registeel.
have a Sonic the Hedgehog
Dear God.
test mat. I would even call. I mean, I would call this a play mat. If you like playing cards, Corky Lunn had provided this to us with all of your favorite iconic Sonic
Yeah,
characters.
'cause I'm good at this.
Cheesin', Smilin', and actually you see Sonic quite a few times there.
And Tails.
And Tails all around those Chaos Emeralds, which could definitely be used to ward off those evil spirits of the horror block. However, $10 is all you need to be entered into running to win
one of these death mats.
It's really beautiful, which is good. I mean, you need, like you said,
Look
you
at
need
his
things.
mighty
Speaking
little
of
tail.
beautiful, I am extremely excited to talk about this poster that we have here. This is the
Almost
Silk Song
perfect.
Bellheart travel
Almost
poster. This comes
perfect.
from free DLC artwork. I think I would like to
Registeel
try and
died to
catch it
Roxanne
there
and her
in the
goddamn
light.
Gengar.
It's
Dude.
got this beautiful shot to
Dude.
it. Free DLC artwork does incredible work, and I wanted to talk about this in particular because
Two
I
more
own 4
Pokemans.
of their posters. I bought 3
That
of
is
them while I was
beautiful.
here because when the last time they were part of our artist alley, which they were, I bought 1 of them, and I was sad that I did not buy more of them. So I'm very happy to have this. The detail
That
is
sounds
incredible,
awful for
and the
start of
shine
game.
is found
That sounds
throughout. This is
absolutely
a
awful.
$10
Ghost
minimum
and
donation.
Psychic.
Thank you
That's
so
that's
much for that
cruel.
contribution, Bobby.
Alright, next Pokemon sign. Next Pokemon sign. Poke the man.
What?
No, I did hear something. Was that it? You know what? Continue.
Not your worst experience. It doesn't sound like a good experience though.
Let's have these stars light our way through this horror block that's about to begin. So for the $25 donation, you can have a set of 5 Amigurumi
that.
Lumas, brought to you by Anonymous. And we all do love our anonymous providers, our anonymous donors.
One run
so thank you very much.
year
for
ago,
this.
Roxanne had 2 Kabutops and an Aerodactyl. That is a
with their crochet and
really strangely
really
randomized
do
team
love
right there.
How affixed their eyes are onto the body of this.
There
thing.
we go.
Very warm.
There
very
we go.
warm.
I
We
got the
have this in,
thing. You got the
anywhere in my house.
thing.
So, again, to light your path.
Let's get some
$25
zoomies.
donation will get you in the running for that.
And finally, we have something that I'm very excited to talk
Vulpix
about. We saw it
button
earlier
away.
today as well. This fabulous Faces of Mog chainmail inlay. Oh, I was backwards. I know better. But this comes to us from the Chain Nerd. This is a $100 minimum donation. We saw this earlier today.
That's
I think,
chain?
what is it,
I thought that was
7,000 some
crochet.
odd
That's
labor.
chain?
7,600
Oh my god.
individual, chain
That's
links
chainmail.
into this.
That's a
legitimately
chainmail
just heard
Moogle.
something
Oh my
whispered in my ear,
god.
and it freaked me out a lot.
Also,
And
one
I'm
had
not
Brock's
okay.
team be a Skitty and a Chansey. That's just funny. That's
horrors
just
of the
funny.
horror block that are creeping up on us.
They sure are. But yeah, this
But
is
yeah.
beautifully done. Thank you so much to the Chain Nerd for sending this in. It's really lovely, and I hope that you all at home can see how wonderfully detailed
I
this
know,
is,
I
and
know
it's
I cannot has the chainmail Moogle. I
So
like the
reason why I
chainmail
wanted to
Moogle,
bring
but I would
this
not
out
know what to do with the
again is
chainmail
that our
Moogle because
daily
my walls are
prizes
already
for
pretty covered.
Tuesday expire at the end of Fatal Frame 2, just a few games away at the end of the horror block. And speaking of that,
I don't love that you use the word expire for that. I really don't.
Hi, buddy. Hi. Hi.
so
Hi.
sorry.
I'm not used to you jumping out of the first one. Holy shit. Okay, hi.
But with all the other
Hi,
prizes
buddy.
that you can
Happy you're
win throughout
here.
the marathon, our grand prizes, the other daily prize that Ruby Heart showed off earlier
Million.
today, you can head on over to gdq.gg/prizes and take a scroll on down to what piques your interest during that block, or our prizes, our grand prizes throughout the entire event.
Good boy.
Donation that goes towards those.
Your most successful randomizer, a Magnemite at the first gym. It had no guard and zap cannon. That's lucky.
So glad.
That's damn lucky.
We did make it. We made it through.
I think it's over.
That's a tin cannon at that
And I
point.
think we're about ready to start with the whole.
That's a little better, I think. Oh, I got a photo of him with Ember. Yes. Yes. There's more of you in the frame.
Hello, everyone, and welcome and/or welcome
Lightning
back
fried hoot hoot.
to
Oh no, hoot
Twitch.
hoot. Oh no, hoot hoot.
Awesome games done quick.
Not hoot hoot.
2026. Hello, everyone. A reminder: this event is brought to you by so many wonderful
Okay, not
sponsors
better.
like Humble. For 15 years, Humble has been raising money for charity through their bundles, storefront, and subscription service. We've teamed up with Humble again to show off new speedrunning favorites, all while supporting PCF. Check out the
Yeah, so
AGDQ
Humble Bundle has a
2026
GDQ
featuring games from this
PCF
marathon, including
fundraiser
Ninja
bundle
Witch's
too.
Mountain, Shovel Knight King of Cards,
You buy wings at
Nuclear Throne,
Hooters in the
and more
Pokemon
for
world. That's
$10.
horrifying.
Plus, you'll be supporting PCF with your purchase.
Does
It's
it
all
have?
available on
Would it have the same sort of like
www.humblebundle.com.
Cult of One as the staff at every single Hooters? Like, would it be a Nurse Joy at every Hooters? But who would that be at that point?
Folks, my name is Oh Hey It's
Maybe
Kara,
that's where
or you
Misty
can
comes
just call me
from.
Kara,
Originally,
because that's my name, and
maybe she
that's
worked
how
at a
I roll. It's
Hooters
very straightforward around
and
here.
decided to
And I'll
strike
be
out on her
straightforward
own and
with
put
all
her
you
hair in a
wonderful
ponytail.
folks. We are about to begin, as you may have already been spooked by during that prize segment, the official beginning of Spooky Block for AGDQ
That Kirby is still
2026.
also
Crowd, are you ready
adorable.
to get spooked?
That Crochet Kirby is also adorable.
You can't see
The
I am
healthcare system
fully
is a non-profit,
buffed
so
up
gym leaders aren't
over
paid.
here at the host desk. I am so excited for these games coming up. We've got Silent Hill, we got Resident Evil, we got Amnesia, we got
Take
so
me to
many
the
more
river.
here in these wee hours of the evening in a hotel in Pittsburgh. Woo indeed. You can woo it at whatever time it is. What time is it? Ooh, it's after midnight. Which I always thought midnight was the witching hour. Apparently it's 3 a.m. and I don't agree with that. I say this is the witching hour right
Keep going,
now.
keep going, keep going. All three of you. Keep going.
Isolated woos are my favorite thing.
Yeah.
Just little pockets of woos. Folks, while we are getting set up for Silent
Yeah,
Hill F
no
right
good
now,
aim.
I would love to congratulate y'all once again on getting us over $500,000 for Prevent Cancer
Yay.
Foundation. Y'all, it is
I liked the second
Tuesday.
Snap, actually. I
Y'all are
really
absolutely
enjoy
cooking,
second
and
Pokemon Snap. I play
did
it a
some
lot.
math backstage, by which I
I
mean
play it more than I
someone
play
else did
this
math
one.
for me.
I really liked
and it
how they
turns
worked
out
Mew
that
into that one,
with
honestly.
this $519,000, this means that over all GDQ events benefiting PCF, y'all have now raised over $29 million.
Oh, yeah, the amount of Pokemon, I will grant you. The amount of Pokemon could have been way better. I fully agree
when you
there.
take a look at the goals
I
of
was
this
just very
foundation,
happy with what they did
especially
give
the
me,
one
and
where
the
they
little
are
bits of
aiming to
surprises they
reduce
threw
cancer
in there
death by
were delightful.
40% by 2035 in a scant 9 years, but they can do it thanks to your donations. They're investing $20 million towards research and innovative technologies to detect cancer early and advance multi-cancer screening. Y'all have raised $29 million over the last 15 years, and we are starting on the next $29 million. These goals are coming true because of your support.
Felt like it was a
because
planned as a
of your
mobile game and then
donations.
ported to Switch,
And
if
I
that
am
makes sense.
so
That does
thrilled
make sense.
to be here with all of you while it happens.
I don't know if I get the
Donations
same
like
feeling from it that you
$10
do,
from Leaky,
but I can
who says,
understand
"I think
that.
most people have lost someone to cancer. It'd be great if that didn't have to be true anymore." Leaky, I could not agree more, and that $10 donation is getting us ever closer to that goal, to that
I can see your point. I just don't share your perspective.
And
I
in the
suppose is the
meanwhile,
best way I
while
can
we've
put it.
been breaking down these milestones, passing 500,000, y'all have also smashed that incentive to upgrade our next Silent Hill run from story mode to hard mode.
Oh, goody.
That's another
Hard mode Silent
$40,000.
Hill.
Thank you to everyone for that. And you are absolutely going to get your money's worth. I have seen this run. I've played this game. I played it
Probably
on
doesn't help that it
story
came out the
because
same time as
I'm
Quest.
a scaredy cat.
I mean,
but our next
yeah.
runner, I have watched him run it on hard mode, and hard mode in this game does not mess around. So you are absolutely going to see some incredible horror gaming.
But, like, I also think the Pokemon market's
Silent
been,
Hill
like,
lovers out there because we got $15
super
from
oversaturated
Pyro,
in the past, like,
who
5 or
says
10 years.
UFO ending
Pokemon
is
Quest is
canon.
still supported in China and has added Gen 3
Which is a
recently.
bold
That's
take,
pretty
and by bold,
cool.
I mean correct.
That's pretty darn cool.
I think there might be a little UFO tie-in in this game.
We'll give you a try.
Indeed. Oh, speaking of woos, we have $25 from Muck, who says, finally off a long shift, just in time for Spooky Block.
Spooky Block is starting. Good.
Which is a very different kind of woo, but I am here for all woos.
I like that one. I like that
Oh
one.
my god.
That one good.
Folks, we've got people watching on Twitch chat. We got people watching for the first time ever in YouTube chat. And we have this wonderful crowd here in Pittsburgh.
Oh, I can't beat that.
I mean, okay, I will grant that was pandering, but it was pandering that was also true.
That's pretty cool, though. That's a pretty
it is
solid
midnight, which for
slow
me,
bro
and I know
photo.
this is true for a lot of folks watching, this is the hour of night that I come alive. So hearing all this energy from the crowd is so fantastic. This is good. If I ever have a brief moment where like, what do I say next? Someone in the crowd will woo, and we're all good. Woo, woo indeed. Oh, I might have created a monster.
I've created a monster because nobody wants to see Marshall no more. They want Shady on chopped liver. Well, if you want Shady, this is what I'll give you.
That was below me. But the prizes are fantastic. Those ghost Pokemon are
Well, this must mean I'm
The
disgusting.
little amigurumi Pokemon.
Many mon, not enough mon.
Chainmail. The skill and
Tragimon.
artistry of the folks donating prizes to these events is unmatched, and uncontroversial take, they get better every year. And when you head over to gdq.gg/donate to make your donation, you are making yourself eligible to win some of those prizes. Some of those, you're eligible just for donating $5. $5, $10, and you are in for these gorgeous pieces of crafting and art. $10, like $10 from Madame Rin, who says, and I believe this is about an upcoming
No, it's just
run,
funnier if I sing that in that voice. I haven't gone lolly. The closest I go to that is I am most of my life I have been a super fan of the band Malice Miser, and one of the members of Malice Miser is basically, I think it's fair to say he's basically the reason that Elegant Gothic Lolita style exists. Like the Lolita Bible, the fashion magazine, and he has a fashion company that is phenomenal. Their fashions are perfect, and I love Mana. I love Mana so much, and that's as close as I get to Loli.
We need to get there by the end of the Silent Hill run. And y'all,
And that's EGL.
I have never believed in anyone or anything harder than I believe in you right now to make that incentive happen. I've seen a bit of the Guitar Hero controller Resident Evil 2, and it is a full-on trip. You're gonna love it.
Okay, photo.
I guarantee it.
I know what this photo is.
Getting that number higher and higher, all of these wonderful donations, like an anonymous donation of $100, we're getting there. And we are also getting to the official beginning of Spooky Hours because it's time for Captain Ezekiel making his 6th GDQ appearance with Silent Hill F New Game Hard Mode.
Silent Hill F New Game Hard Mode. That sounds like a good time. I'm excited for this run.
Thank you very much, Kara. Hi, everybody. I'm Captain Ezekiel. It's
Give me your face.
We made it.
Woo! There's a woo for it, Kara.
Totally not biased, my favorite block. We're going to be doing some Silent Hill F. There's a lot of stuff you guys are going to want to sit through this whole block for, but Silent Hill F is going to be a banger.
Thank you,
but obviously
Grimer.
we got Resident Evil 2 Remake by Crazy Gaming Days on a Guitar Hero controller when that incentive definitely gets met, by the way. Keep working on that. We got Amnesia the Bunker. We got Fear 2. We got Kiosk. We got Fatal Frame. It's everything.
Stop moving away. Let me hit you.
Silent Hill F. Before we start, like I said, I'm Captain Ezekiel. I'm joined by a star-studded couch, like way cooler than me. We got Maxi.
There we go. Thank you.
Grandfather of horror speedrunning.
Thank you.
We got Brian Otto. That's Brian
Cave.
Otto.
I was a cave once. They put me behind a rock.
And I do this
The
every
shadows
time,
make me think it was the real world.
And that's Bobby.
Bobby!
All right.
Bobby?
Let's get underway. We'll talk more about the game once we're in. So we're doing hard mode. Thank you for making that incentive, by the way. And we do puzzles on story. That's just the default fastest one to do. Time will start once I skip.
Sorry.
The first cutscene, but we need
Sorry,
a specific
Jiggly, not
outfit.
this
We could use
time.
our normal school uniform for Hinako. We could use the white one. We're not doing any of that. We're going Bunny Rabbit. Pink Bunny Rabbit.
It's the only choice.
Absolutely. All right. I will count down time as soon as I skip here, so time will start, and you guys, please help me out here in 3, 2,
There
1,
we go.
Go.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
You know exactly what I'm doing to
Silent
those
Hill
puffs.
F. Man, what a release.
Oops. Well, I
and
failed. I
Maxi
failed.
is a
It's
big
okay.
Silent Hill
There's
head,
another one
big
we need
Silent
to get
Hill
here
guy,
still.
And he was also, I'm presumably very
And
excited for this game announced, 'cause this is what the
yes.
first new release, not including a remake, in what, over 13 years?
Yeah, Silent Hill Downpour came out in 2012.
Jesus, Silent Hill Downpour came out in 2012?
We were talking like multiple
I thought it was a little later
so
than
if
that.
Your knees also just
Wow.
cracked a little bit when you heard that, and your back's hurting. Mine too.
You're gonna be unk soon, Zeke. It's coming for you.
Yeah, I turn 30
Just
next
like
month.
it came for me.
Yeah, I got one more month. So Silent Hill F. Maxi what are we doing right now? What's the gimmick?
The gimmick? Well, the F stands for Forte.
Does it really?
Supposedly, but
Oh.
it stands for a lot of things in the story. I'm not gonna lie. It stands for friendships. It stands for foxes. It stands for a bunch of stuff.
It stands for
F is for friends that do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime that I'll down here with my best buddy. F is for fire that burns down the whole town. U is for uranium bombs. N is for no survivors.
YouTube documentary.
The racially insensitive jinx. Yep, this is first edition.
But we don't have time for that. So Hinako is currently.
This
trying
is
to
the
find her
Mr.
friend,
Popo jinx.
Shu, and Rinko.
That was SpongeBob. That wasn't Tiny
friends.
Tina.
Some of them are, you know, questionable friends, but that's what we're headed over to right now. Going to the little candy shop.
That was SpongeBob.
that
Spring
they all go
Boob
to
Squire pin.
Yeah, you also we are playing in English. By default, the game plays in Japanese, which both.
It's because
ways
Hey
are
Ash had
very
covered
good.
it in her Tina voice.
But
Oh,
sometimes
that
there
makes
are
sense.
situations
That
in which
makes
English
sense.
is
I've
actually
just been
faster
doing
than
that
Japanese by
for
1
forever.
second, due to a puzzle we have to do later, and that has got to be the most speedrunner thing.
I don't
ever.
have a good
It's
photo of you, but I think
1
this might be
second,
the
hour and a half run,
best.
1 second, man. So things kind of escalated here really fast. Now we're
Okay.
being chased by a big
Okay.
fog monster, and everything's kind of going to hell a little bit. That's basically the pace of the game. You'll notice as we progress, things start to just
Watching
escalate
GDQ, by the way,
quickly.
speaking of
You
SpongeBob,
see the lotus flowers popping up
yeah,
from the ground.
one of the
If you get
Spyro
grabbed by
games
those,
was
it's
happening
bad
as one of the
news,
first runs of the
especially since
week,
the fog monster
and
don't
Tom
belong to
Kenny
kill
did like all of
you,
the
but, you know, Zeke's
voices,
very good at this video game, so that's okay. You don't gotta worry
like
about
all
that.
of them
dangerous thing to be
before
saying. Shout out to
SpongeBob.
Triple
He did
Cutscenes.
all of those.
Absolutely.
Tina's in the top 5 people you wouldn't leave alone with matches. Yeah, no, that's extremely fair.
So we're playing on hard.
Tina
and
is
there-
Ed
there
from
are 3
Cowboy
difficulties in
Bebop
this game.
taken
There
to
was
the
originally
chaotic
2, but
extreme.
due to a recent
Ed
patch,
is
they
just
added a
weird.
third,
Tina is
easier,
that
more
model
difficult
but made
casual.
chaotic.
So there's casual, story, and hard. The difficulty jump in these is pretty astronomical. Hard, new game, is considered the hardest version of this run, even though there is a
That's
harder
Nito. I'm
difficulty
glad
that
you
is
like it,
exclusive
Leaf
to New
Tales.
Game Plus.
Very
Hard
glad you
new game is
like
still
it.
considered harder. Hits typically do about
We
a
almost
third to
have all
half
the
of our health.
Pokemans.
We could put
And then we'll get
pretty
the
fast. Like, right
secret
now we're low health as a
course.
scripted ending of that cutscene. But we have way less stamina
All
than
right,
we would
all right.
on story or casual, so we have to
Getting these
stamina
last couple of
manage a lot.
Pokemon is
I'm gonna pick up this
a bit tricky for
bandage here
me,
just
so
to
we'll
get
see
myself
what I
out
can
of
do. We'll
critical.
see how many times I
But
growl
yeah,
at the
anytime
screen,
I'm
eh?
below like half health or a third of my health, I'm at risk of dying to any
I
enemy.
see you. I see
when the
you.
game
I
starts
see
here,
you right
there isn't
there.
a ton of enemies in a very small area, but as it progresses, you'll kind of notice that things kind of go a little AWOL.
Evolution in my Christian
There'll be
Pokemon
enemies crowding
Minecraft
me
server.
all the time. We have mechanics to work around these that are
Well,
skill checks in this game.
you know, we gotta
We
test
have,
for him
like,
somehow.
counters, which you'll see here shortly. We also have perfect dodging, which
shit!
is kind of akin to
Shit!
Resident Evil 3 Remake, if you're familiar with that, where we can time dodges perfectly.
We
to
gotta
get,
restart. We gotta restart. My fingers
full
went
refill on our
slowly
stamina
on the keys there, and we went
but
no.
it gets
We
pretty
went
tricky
for no.
later.
Does being critical health affect your movement?
It does.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when the game released, we actually all thought that being in critical
How
was faster.
how did
And there
that?
might be a little
I'm
bit
so
of,
proud of you, game.
truth to
I'm
that,
so utterly proud of
being
you.
that you
Best
can maybe
job.
move a little bit faster, but anytime you have to stop and move again, you're actually really slow and critical for the
And
first.
stairs as well.
Yeah, you're very slow. So this is the first enemy. You get introduced to these guys. They're like little mannequins, very much akin to like Silent Hill 2's mannequins. And that's our dodge mechanic. You'll see me dodge sometimes up and down stairs, only in certain situations in which, 1, I won't run out of stamina, and 2, it makes sense to do it because it's a little bit faster to dodge up and down stairs. So you'll see that used in certain spots. Like stairs like that are a little bit smaller, it's really worth doing it on. Because you do get a little bit of like a stagger when you dodge.
Prudicicles. Computer says no.
Audio also plays a pretty big part in this
I
game,
am
will say.
playing
There'll be
on
moments
original
where I'll
hardware.
Probably ask for like
So-
just quiet for myself and my commentators because if I need to hear where something is and where it's going. If I
It
don't
can
hear
only
it,
think so hard.
Kill me.
It's very simple,
or I
computer.
can't find it, and honestly, I don't know which one's worse.
Very okay, computer.
So, like any other survival horror game, we gotta get keys in places they probably shouldn't be, like in that mask.
Why are you?
This guy shows up,
Why is your
just like
hitbox
everyone
just
right
your
on by.
head?
All right. Now the game is broken up into chapters. I can't remember the
Cool.
exact number of chapters there are. I think it's like 12 or 13. But the end of chapter 1 kind of forces us into the actual introduction of combat. So right now we technically can't do any combat. We don't have a weapon. We can't hit anything. But we will momentarily. But the game really wants us to just simply dodge through a lot of things. So this enemy is going to block us, but if I run into the corner a little bit, in that time of dodge, I can just squeeze right on past her. And
Yeah, I know
there's
you're
a few
pissed.
more
It's
that are gonna
okay.
Spawn between like me
I
and
understand.
the end of this section. So we're just
I'd
gonna
be
running
pissed with
for
me too.
about a minute here. So honestly, Kara, if you got donations, now's a great time.
I would love to give you some donations. We have $15 from Nico with a C, who says, that's a goat. Oh, also, hi, Zeke.
What's up, Nico?
Jokes aside,
Hi,
what an
Nico.
absolutely cracked runner and couch combo. All these people are absolutely amazing and deserve all the love in the world. Thank you guys for being awesome and showcasing this run. Also, Zeke, surely you get Sakuko one cycle, right?
Surely. Thank you, Nico.
Surely.
Well,
You just got
okay.
that. No, you know what? I'm not even gonna say anything. Never mind. I saw nothing.
Yay.
Yeah.
And also, we have
Got one of 'em.
$500 from Blue Cheetah,
Wow.
who says, woo! 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 And I was putting this
Alright,
out
stay down,
here.
stay down,
If you wanna
stay
send
down.
me your woo donations,
I need a decent Mankey photo.
mean, only
I need a
if you want me
decent
to be
Mankey photo to
overjoyed
redeem
should you
myself
send
in
me
my
your
own
woo
eyes.
donation.
I love bringing the energy to horror block immediately. Like this schedule is so stacked.
Oh yeah.
I'm really excited for everything that's about to happen tonight.
Yeah, it's a banger. So now we have a weapon. We have a
Hello?
pipe. It's not very strong. There's a lot of
Hello?
enemies that have kind of tried to block us, but we basically just ran past all of them. I picked up a toolkit, which is an important thing.
Hi.
Weapons can break, so
Bye.
we need to fix the ones that are strong.
We got uncomfortably
I'm
close
entering
to
into a
that
forced
thing for
combat
something
section
so
with 50
violent and
enemies,
angry
so
and
it's kinda scripted. I'm gonna do an overhead
that.
swing to stun, and then
Just
two
for
to
the
three hits,
record.
depending on the RNG of my damage to kill. And then I'm gonna do what's called a
Pokemon
focus
version
attack.
of
I'm gonna
Nutty Putty
charge
Cave
one
where you're
shot
not
down
only
here
stuck,
right
but the
in front of me.
Jigglypuff and your party
And with
decided
the
it's
delivery,
Sharpie
and
time.
then we're gonna hit a
That
reverse,
is
and then three more times.
that is a
I got high damage.
my god.
Got one more on this one.
That is a choice. Why would you bring a Jigglypuff and a Nutty Putty?
That's the end of the chapter 1.
And sorry, Queen Fight. Did you say RNG?
Some of those areas are so tight you have to fully deflate it, then it'll be mad at you and just start
So,
slapping you.
This game every weapon has a damage range, but that damage range is a range. It's random.
That's
there
good.
is no
Yes.
consistency to your damage. There's a little formula. I don't remember what the formula actually is.
Aww.
That determines the damage of your swing. It's just determined by the weapon type and whatever the range
We'll
is.
give that a try. You're
So
blue.
damage
You're
is
blue.
a little inconsistent.
Blue is good color.
And what you just saw was a puzzle. But it went by so
Bro.
fast.
It did go by a little fast.
It did go by very fast. So you
Yeah.
some fast fingers.
Run
in
away.
there.
Yeah. I've been playing the game a little bit.
Okay.
There's
So
also a couple of other things that kind of happened during the running.
Many
segment.
knew.
Yeah.
You're stuck there, stuck to play your Jigglypuff.
Oh, so yeah, when we got to the candy shop and the fog monster was chasing
But then
us,
it'll get
yeah,
anxious.
Sakuko-
It'll get all anxious and
Sorry.
reinflate. Like
yeah,
a puffer
it just gets off
fish.
really early. But you know what? That's
Clearly,
okay.
Jigglypuff are
That's
just
all right,
puffer
because She's gonna
fish.
come back and be really, really mad about it, and you'll see
They're
that in the
moon
boss
puffer
fight later.
fish.
But
they're
lore
puffer
update, We're in the
fish.
shrine
Clearly.
world. This is kind of like an alternate reality that Hinako gets sucked into, and there's a lot of things that happen in the shrine world that are very story related, but also gameplay related. You get to learn some more mechanics. Some new things that happen. with the
Quillfish,
enemies later
Jigglypuff
as
hybrid.
well.
Like, kinda,
But
yeah.
for right now,
Yeah.
the first introduction to the
Quillfish is just the natural
world is,
evolution of the
Fox-
Jigglypuff
Fox
line at the
Mask.
end of the day.
Character that is very mysterious. You kind of don't know if you trust him or not at the start when you meet him. And Zeke's also kind of looking at these.
Yes,
there's a
it
puzzle
is.
solution
Shut
that
up.
you
Your
can kind of
hitboxes are so choosy.
what was it? The turtle.
So choosy.
It was Red Crane, second to the last. Yeah.
Yep.
It's important I know where that one is early, because I'm going to be doing a specific strat once I come to. We basically
God,
need to
I
go
haven't
around this
played
little
Silent
area
Hill F,
and
but
look
I've
at a
watched
door that
enough
says,
of
"Oh,
it
we need
to
lock,"
really
which
love
will
what's
tell us
going
that
on
puzzle
there.
I was just inspecting. We have to look at 3 emas. And
Please
once we
don't
get them,
Google
the puzzle piece
Jigglypuff.
at the
Oh
end.
no,
And
no,
then
no,
it
no!
spawns,
That is not a
it's
Googleable
too
thing.
slow to kill them.
No,
So,
we here at
there's
Kawariko
some
do not
movement and routing
do
I can
not
speak
endorse
where I can kinda
Jigglypuff
manipulate him
inflation.
to miss me, and then I interact with all 3 emas before he can re-aggro back to me, reload a
I did
checkpoint,
it.
and
I got
skip straight
picture.
basically to the door
I have
without
3
ever
more
having to
left,
deal
I
with him.
think.
Hopefully it goes that way.
Yeah.
Because that enemy is actually a massive pain.
Yeah, the enemy variety, it definitely keeps you on your toes during certain sections because there's kind of combinations of certain enemies. You'll see later.
Okay.
There's some really, really bad
Okay.
ones that, Zeke will have
Okay.
to kind of pray that they don't do wild stuff.
Let's go.
But yeah, the enemy variety definitely keeps you on your toes sometimes, and this is one of those enemies that you don't want to see.
Yeah. Unskippable cutscene, but this is where it's going to basically spawn that. So
Look at all the
what I'm
pretty
gonna do
stars.
is interact with this doll, and it's going to trigger a cutscene
One.
which will spawn the enemy, and I'm going to run basically straight back to my left and grab an item that I need, and he's going to follow me. And I'm going to take a line around him to hopefully bait a swing.
Oh my
god.
Two.
There you go.
Sorry, I hated that. My bad.
Kids party where they hand out Jigglypuffs on string balloons and one Horo kid gets the drift balloon by mistake. Oh no, poor kid.
And now I just need to listen for him to see if he's actually chasing me.
Yay!
Or not.
First chill should be down now.
Doesn't sound like it. I would hear his footsteps by now.
Yeah, his footsteps are pretty loud, so...
So now what I'm going to do is come over here, and when I cross over this bridge to get to the second piece, hopefully we get good RNG, because if it's bad, I'm a little confused and lost. So that's not the case. We're looking for a snake or the turtle. Looking over on this side, turtle is here, so that's actually really good. He's going to spawn again.
How could you do that to me?
The music will kick back on.
How could you keep doing that to me?
And now we're just looking for the snake, which is right here. Actually, that was like
that's
real
better.
RNG. That was insane RNG.
There you go.
Because we had such good RNG, it's going to change where he's at. So I actually need to see exactly where he's spawning.
Oh.
He's right
Oh, I
next to
hear
me.
him.
So we're going to go this way. And hope he... So he's basically going to try to cut us off at where we need to go because he spawned there.
I heard you.
When he does, if he's like right in front of me,
you're
I'm
just
gonna have to
not.
wait for him to pass. Otherwise, I'll have
You're
to
just
fight
cutting
him.
off right there.
Do that. So we're going to head this direction.
There we go.
Is
Come
he
on.
like a big death risk at this part of the run, or is it more just time loss?
He hurts.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
It's both.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
So I kind of took a little bit of the scenic route intentionally here just to make sure he doesn't try to cut me off.
That was all me.
Because otherwise he would spawn like right here around this bridge.
Right.
But because he's not here, we make it through this area. So you would think that great. We did the puzzle, did the thing, opened the door, the stuff. We're good. We're done. We finished it. But actually...
I might have
the
gotten a
analytics
good
really
one
let
in
us know
there.
That we're never safe, and nothing is ever okay.
Yeah, what's
According to
worse
Google,
than
it's 3
one
degrees there, and your thermometer says -6.
Yeah.
That's wretched.
Surely it wouldn't be your stamina.
Is
getting
that
drained.
Celsius or Fahrenheit?
I feel like that'd be worse than
Yeah.
Either way, it's wretched.
Well, bad news.
But are we C or F here?
There's three. So there's one right behind me. My stamina and my sanity are being drained constantly, and we're locked into combat. I'm timing a specific stagger that the game's going to do where Hinko gets a headache, and I'm going to load it up as soon as I lose stamina
Almost
like
had my
this,
timing.
so that it pulls me out of the animation and gives me my stamina back.
See, you are barbarians.
Two
Yeah, no,
enemies
that's
behind us,
very fair.
And there's going to be one that spawns right in front of me. I just have to avoid the other ones from behind me from actually touching me, so I can get to this cutscene.
I might have gotten a good one.
Wow.
I might have gotten
Yeah,
a
one in
good
the front
one.
can sometimes do some weird
Yeah,
attacks.
perfect
Like
hit
the
too.
leap attack, so
Yeah.
that was good.
Perfect hit right at the
Proper
end.
creepy.
Oh, that's
I really
cruel.
like the enemy design so far. Like, full context, my experience with this game is I sat in on a little bit of practice with Zeke earlier and learned some stuff, but beyond that, there's still a lot that is new to me. So, those guys, I mean, one of my worst fears, like anytime I have a nightmare, I'm getting
That might be
chased
my
and I can
best
hear somebody
shot.
behind me. You know what I mean? Like it's like that primal fear. So
Yeah.
I'm like spooked. I got big lights in my face, but this is awesome. Like, it's cool.
Well, it happens a lot this run, so...
I
it's
think
gonna be
that's my
great.
best shot because
Wonderful.
he's looking at
Awesome.
me.
I hate to alarm you, and there might be some donations right behind you.
Oh, the perfect timing for them, actually.
I
thought
think
it
this
might
is my
be.
best shot, but I'm not
We have
entirely
$20
sure.
from It's Your Boy, Titus, who says, just in time for the horror hour.
Let
Good
me look
luck
through
to you
again.
on your
Let me
Silent
look
Hill
through
F
again.
run, F Cancer. And can't wait to see this Resident Evil 2 run on a Guitar Hero controller. And y'all, we just passed 18,000 out of that 20,000. We are
We're about to
cruising,
smash that.
and I want y'all to keep up that rate, keep up that pace. You're doing so good. We also have $10 from Spooky Fox, who says, hype for the spooky block. Starting off strong with Silent Hill F, where the scariest thing is...
I still think you're the
patriarchy.
best.
If you haven't played
That's
this
so
game,
real,
that
too.
is an unironic plot summary of this game.
Yeah, actually.
We have an anonymous donation of $50. And this anonymous donor
You
says,
kind of want to get a
"Y'all,
munchies box
fuck
today?
yeah, they're speedrunning horror games and I'm scared.
That's understandable.
Don't worry, we will keep you safe. Zeke's gonna get through this game so fast. we won't
I
have
keep
time
coming
spare
back
you.
to
That's
this one
not
as
true.
my
There
best
are still some
photo.
jump
I keep
scares
coming
in
back to
speedrun.
this
I'm
one as my
sorry, I
best
lied
photo,
to
and
you.
I can't not.
That one.
I feel bad immediately. We have $200 from Marsha.
Let's do it.
Marsha. This goes out to my fiance, who's almost 5 years cancer-free.
I actually know about the
Thank you
munchies
so
box.
much for the $200 donation.
It is
That
the rare
keeps so
Pokemon
many
Mew.
other people cancer-free. Thank you so much.
Hooray!
What is this guy?
Now I know.
This is a mini boss, and he's a pain. So I need to. I basically stun him with the pipe, and I'm using the sickle now. Hopefully, we get good RNG in his swing, and if I can get him dead before he actually hits, like that. So you would think it's over.
I did
He's
it.
going to respawn,
I did it
and
all.
on hard mode, So the idea is you down him, you turn this 3 times, and you get out before you.
I'm a
use him
helper.
again. But on hard, they thought that was too easy. So after this, we get another friend.
See you later. I still
actually
gotta
got
get like
purple
2 more
RNG here.
Pokemon, I think.
Oh, same.
Okay.
Give the koi a munchie box.
Hello.
No,
So what you just saw
unfortunately,
is a
no, because feeding the koi is still an Olympic
there's a
sport.
very small frame, window frame that you can actually get a counterattack, and you can see, she kind of lit up a little bit, little
I
colorful
love that
light up.
photo that I got. I'm so proud of that photo. I don't think I've ever gotten such a good photo of him.
It's pretty brief. Some enemies, you have more of a window of opportunity than others.
There's
that one,
variable timing.
Yeah, that one's fairly.
We did it. We beat the game.
Yeah, I would say.
I am gonna pop us back to my main space for a second. So hold on.
Really wacky ones.
Hearing that one called lenient on how many times I missed it and died. And that
Hi. Hi.
Savage.
Yeah, that fight can be a bit
44
lame, but
plushie octopi might be too much, but
rare that I ever have to do a counter there, but we got RNG where she just ran at us. So,
yeah. So thank you for hanging out. I'm so glad you've been here, and I'm so proud of us for beating the Pokemon Snap. And GDQ, if you can't see, is up to 524,000. They've raised almost 25,000. They've raised almost $25,000 just in the time we've been watching. Well, more than $25,000. They've raised like almost $50,000 in the time we've been watching.
I'm not gonna get scared.
And now they're entering Spooky Block, so it's going to be lots of cool things. And one of the things they're doing is RE2, Resident Evil 2, on a I think it's a Guitar Hero controller. So that'll be fun to check out if you're looking for something to watch.
That's deep lore.
I'm glad you were here with me. Thursday we're gonna do Uma Musume again because Uma.
Come in from the #1 pencil who says, "Hey Zeke, I know."
Can't say no to Uma. Love me some Uma. I'm gonna see if there's anywhere where we can raid into on the Twitch side.
And $100 from Motos who says, "What a game and
Gonna take a peek over there, see if there's anything worth jumping into. Thank you for hanging out, Leaf Tails.
It's true. I was privileged to hang out for the practice of this run yesterday, and this is such a stacked team for this run.
Let's see.
I was about to say know you, but I don't really know what that means.
Thank you for hanging out, Aiku. I hope you had fun.
All great.
Yes.
I take the general.
Oh, somebody's celebrating their 5-year anniversary streaming. That's cute. Let's see. Anybody I know? I don't know many people, but anybody I know?
It says in a
I don't know too many people.
I just realized that was
more of a ghost.
Well, I did the Bela Lugosi.
Let's see.
I did the Bela Lugosi like cape arm and
okay, yeah.
So I knew it was Dracula.
Okay.
Give me just a second to find something good here.
And $10 from Eddie Ketty who says, "Our biggest woo."
Thank you, Oxen. I hope you stay safe. VTuber Needle is on.
For the start of the block.
That's a name. I like that name.
Okay, crowd, you know I love you all so much. I don't believe that's your biggest woo. Don't give it to me now.
Oh, I like this. Let's jump in there. We should come up with a raid message. We still need to come up with a raid message in general. some sort of good anglerfish message. We should come up with something. I'm up for people posting suggestions in the Discord. I like it being a collaborative concept there.
Just changes depending on your puzzle.
It's okay, Leaf Tails. I forget too. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna pop us over there. Feel free to join us. I think it would be great. But for now, maybe just fish raid, question mark.
Our first and only Omamori, which is actually a critical.
If fish raid sounds good, fish raid can be good. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and check out Needle. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Yeah, or morning, or day, or whatever it is. I hope it's good. Thank you.
It makes you, weaker.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Something like that.
Bye.
So they're essential to